if you don't have enough, you drink a fortitude, you drink a rum, you may do so anyway, and eat stamina food, giving you all 30 seconds to check your health. And again, skull dies first. If you are ready to go, if you are ready, move up to the frontal group. If you're not ready or have some questions, please go on with those. So I will do a countdown of 7, and on 0, I would like to see abilities land. Okay, so you can precast so that on 0 you land your frostbolt or aimed shot or whatever on skull. All right, so we're pulling in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Big booms. And it's dead before it cast, almost. Cast just 1 or 2. That's good. That's good. If you're melee and want to preserve your fire protection, do not kill cross. Or if you're already killing cross, move out of range now, because it leaves a flame strike on the ground as it dies. And it has a fire shield ability, it drains your shield. These guys have frontal cone as well. Frontal fire cone. Oh, Bigly going a little low there. Right. I'm calling Geddon and a Surger. Surger is coming now. Don't stand close to the lab. And is there anyone who has not done Baron Geddon in his life? Because it's very, very important for me to know that. This next boss can kill you and kill your friends if you don't position properly. 3 players have died on this boss doing it for the first time. So just putting it out there, speak up, and I will explain the strategy in great detail. Otherwise, I will only briefly mention what is needed to know. Now,
with the Kismet and Q-Pop, do you know the mechanics?
Troll Hunter is asking, is that a bomb fella? I suppose you know half of it. So maybe a refresher will be enough. But Troll Hunter, if anything is unclear after you explain it, please speak up. For now, please move to the right. Everyone move up to the right. We are fighting here on the right. If we move to the left, nobody moves to the left. If we move further to the left than Tanky Sword, we will call Geddon and we will essentially have to Petri out. All right, so we are fighting here. We do not go to the middle of the room. We do not go to the left side of here. Same assignments for everyone. I am on diamond, likely on triangle. If you're ready, move up to the front group for precasts. And check your fire protection potion if it's still up. Drink it if it's out. We're pulling in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now. Great DPS on this one. Died way before it could do its thing. Now remember, do not go into the middle. After cross dies, we will wait back. We'll just go back and wait for those 2 elementals to come to us. In the meantime, if you have not done this before or don't remember the strategy, look at Square. Square is Nether Shard. So 2 mechanics. One is Living Bomb. If you are the bomb, your name will be called, and you will have 8 seconds to go to this spot. This is the safe explosion spot where Square is, and if you are not there in 8 seconds, we may be quite unhappy with that. So far, everyone has managed this mechanic. I'm sure you will manage this as well. So your name is shouted by multiple people. You just run here. Don't question it twice. Now, the other mechanic is Inferno. So this is only if you're melee. And I don't think, Hori, I know you know what's up. I don't think we have any new melees. So I will, unless we have a Weaving Hunter, please speak up. Otherwise, I will not explain Inferno, just melee running out on Inferno. Actually, it's different for each class. It's 50-ish. Right. So if you're ranged or if you're melee running away from Inferno, run to a spot close to lava. Don't run into the middle. Don't go into the explosion area. Go to where square is right now. Pets are okay, Elvina. Pets are okay. Pets cannot be targeted by living bomb. And right, so unless there's any questions, we're ready to pull in 10 seconds. If you have a dispel ability, prioritize dispelling. It's very important because that debuff drains mana quite quickly. Dispel everyone with a mana bar. Okay, thank you. You're good to go. And I see you get them coming. Good luck. Again, if you're ranged, running away from Inferno, hug the lava. There's no knockbacks here. If you fall in, you can just fall out. Melee out. It's Netter, run. Nice, good job. And stay there until you explode. Great job. You can run back once you're back. Shoop. Shoop, run. Nice. Spell, run out. Melee, run out. Not yet? No? Sorry. Now run out. The add-on told me it was already there. Blame the add-on. Anklan, run. Nice. Great job. That was easy game. Now we go back. Continue dispelling. Any bindings? Any
No,
four?
this time.
Not this time. Not any time, unfortunately. Yeah, kind of sad, but it is what it is. Rigged. Well, I did test on the PTR, like literally. I went and killed Geddon 100 times, and it was 4%. 4 times I got the bindings. Yeah, we have two cards. That's right.
Probably a third one before we get the Geddon binding.
This next dog will be Beardo, but we have to wait for them to unlink. I don't know when that's going to happen, honestly, if at all. So we're just chilling. After we kill Gar, this track doesn't work on dogs, thanks to Gun, but I'm not sure if that was a correct. Oh, nice. Well done. Understood full works. True. Next one is Ashbringer. So no potions are needed, but again, please, everyone remember that you will have to stop AoE on the ads in the middle. Once even one of them has good job. Yeah. Just probably was too far. So don't stop AoE essentially and wait for them to be dragged out one by one. Finish them off at the wall, but if you're melee, run out at 10 to 15% because they will die really fast. You don't want to take both the explosion damage and the fall damage. We are just waiting for mana. And we'll go shortly after we kill this boss. We will log out and go to Blackrock Spire, get a set of fire resistance buffs for everyone, and then.
Am I doing ads?
I think so. Grob, you're thanking the boss, correct?
Yeah, Grab does not yet have the engineering shield.
Perfect. So we're pulling in 10 seconds. I am on Moon. I'm banishing Moon. Triangle likely. And Tanky and Grob, whenever you're ready.
Moon is loose.
Oh yeah, sorry
But
about
any
that.
warrior totem.
No, I'm banishing. I'm banishing. I'm not a warlock. That should be my nickname. Right, so the boss is about to die. Remember, some AoE is okay, but we'll stop that as soon as any ad reaches 40-ish%. Right, we have 50. Stop DPS. Stop AoE now. Stop all AoE. Stop all AoE. Wait for the tanks to drag
Is a
out.
blizzard going now? Stop the AoE.
All right.
Blizzarding.
If you're ranged, feel free to DPS those at the walls. Stop blizzard in the middle, please. Who is doing the blizzard in the middle? Thank you.
Moon is loose. Oh, there we go.
There is one with like 7,000 on tanky sword.
Yeah, please stop. Don't DPS those in the middle. Wait for them to be
Grab
dragged.
star.
Wait for them to be dragged out. No DPS.
You hurry, just drag to the wall.
All right, that's much better. That's how it should look like. Well done. All right, yeeted into the giants. Yeah, almost.
Saw a
Almost.
video like a few weeks ago. Some raid on Classic actually did pull those mobs.
Yeah, I saw that as well, I think. But it exploded in the middle. So, log out. Log out now. Going to Blackrock Spire. If you want a nice sunflower or something, now is the time to go to Winter Spring. But otherwise, everyone else helping out in Blackrock Spire. And we will get those buffs, Firestone's buffs, for those trash. We have shown that we can kill them in time. So that's great, but we'll need Firestone buffs anyway for Ragnaros and for Major Domo as well. It helps a lot. So might as well do it now. So far, so good, everyone. Or we'll have more of those trash packs at Elementals, whether we have to kill Skull ASAP.
Can we log in?
Yeah, if you logged out, you can log in immediately. You will be brought to the entrance to Molten Core and run up the chain back to Blackrock Spire.
I think most of us has put our house down here.
Okay, we need some room for priests. I will leave. If you want a bio break, now is also a good time. 2-3 minutes. You definitely have that.
Everyone can't click the Songflower at the same time, right? That hasn't been changed. So it's only like
No, it
2
needs-
people that can
needs
grab
like
one.
stagger it.
It's 3 people per flower, I think.
You could get more, but you need to click it like 0.2 seconds after the last player. So if you don't synchronize it, it fucks up.
Yeah.
Someone should get out of Ubers because Dum can't enter it.
Songflower is up here, Wild Feet. No.
If you're among the first to get the fire resistance buff, please log out, preserve a few minutes.
This one is up Murasaki.
Oh, more people in UBRS. That's a good sign, which means we'll probably stop buffing in 2 minutes from now. Everyone, if you don't have a fire resistance buff, enter the Blackrock Spire, get your buff.
Somebody click.
Look at all these sexy orcs. Seems like last call for fire resistance buffs. There's many spaces available. If you don't have a fire resistance buff, please enter. And we'll be reconvening in Molten Core within a minute from now. Right, so last call for those fire resistance buffs. Oh, I'm bugged out. Not someone. Whoopsie. Last call for UBRS buffs. I'm going out to summon Burge. Wait for my own for some time. Yeah, I can't summon to UBRS either for some reason. That's interesting. Summoning now. I need one more clicker outside. Is there anyone who has logged out outside of Blackrock Spire to click? There we go. Then Jay's here. Thank you. Last call for summons. Last call for buffs. This is going to be the last few buffs out.
Was AFK just got the message that you can't summon someone? Check if you have the Evil Twin debuff.
I do not have engineering. Oh, but they have? No, I couldn't summon anyone, I think.
Ah, okay.
Although, Burge, do you have the Evil Twin debuff? That's a good question. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're onto something. Sound worked? You are still in Felwood, though. Please accept that and get a buff now, or you will not get it at all, because we're dropping mind controls in 20 seconds. You had a buff? Okay, so priests, drop your things, and we're going to Molten Core now. That was the last person to be buffed. And if you are logged out, you can log in now and enter Molten Core. Do not start moving forward, though, just yet. There may be respawns on the way. We will meet up with at least 2/3 of the players at the entrance, and we will then go to where we left off. Now, this next boss, Shazra, I'll start explaining the strategy now. We will split the raid into two groups. Well, three, but one of the groups is just tank. Now, melee, listen up. If you cannot reliably so you already seen how much damage you deal, single target. And if it was below 700, please, it will help the raid very much if you do not DPS this fight. So that's because the boss deals very heavy damage to melee, everyone in melee range. And even though we wanted the boss to die faster, healers will be much, much happier if they don't have to heal you, dealing, let's say, 400 DPS, because you'll be taking more than 400 damage per second. All right. Thanks, Hori. Thanks for understanding. So I'll be splitting the raid into two groups for the range and for melee, who will be in absentia of the melee camp. And those groups will be as follows. We'll have groups. I think, yeah, log in, enter Molten Core. We're already running towards Shazra. So it's gonna be groups 1, 4, and 6 with who? Yaku, you okay being the group leader? The silence is ominous. All right, sure. Right, so I'll give you square. So groups 1, 4, and 6 will be on square, stacked on square. Not now, but when we do Shazra. And groups 2, 3, 5 will be on Nether Shard. Sorry, group 7 will go with square as well. Forgot we had group 7. So group 7 with square as well. And the Nether Shard, giving myself a star. Alex star. If you are not sure of the way back and you are lost, wait for a summon. We can summon you straight to action. So just hang around and we'll summon you in 30 seconds. So the reason we split the groups is because these groups will be 30 yards apart, and the boss, in addition to dealing very heavy damage to anyone within 25 yards. So essentially, if you're in the range camp and taking damage, you are standing too close to the boss. Their kin explosion is very wide. He also teleports to a random player every 30 seconds. And we want to make sure that half of the healers, half of the players still can heal and act, while the rest, the other half, is running. So by running, I mean we'll be running to where he teleported from. So if the first camp is just a tank and a few melee, and he teleports on you, you're running to those tanks and melee. So where he teleported from, you're running there. You don't stop to DPS, you don't stop to heal. You just run. The faster you are out of his range, the better. If you have less
Barely
than...
level a king
What's that?
so that I can summon you.
Oh yeah, Dala needs to log in. That's true. Check your fire protection potions. That is also true. Speaking of, I sent you some that I do now require just one stack. Thank you. We are clearing them as we go. There's no reason to do that anymore, I don't think. But no need to unboon here either. So I'll return to the Shazra once we get there. Titans, yeah, you can probably drink Titans now. It will be 2 hours as we kill Lesson from now, for sure. So everyone listen up very closely as we are buffing. Diamond, you see Diamond, Lava Reaver, these guys are deadly. The second deadliest, probably, enemy, including bosses in the entire raid. Both Warlocks will be double banishing this to make sure it lands, it sticks. And when it goes out of banish, no melee can be in melee range unless you're wearing a shield and full plate. They deal insanely heavy damage. They can thrash. Essentially, they can deal 6,000 damage in one hit to a tank. So if you are melee and you are wearing leather, I actually advise you don't even DPS these guys because they also have a cleave, which is 360. But if you absolutely want to, please make sure that you're not the one to get the first hit, because as it leaves banish, it goes on a random target. Could be you if you're standing too close. So as we're killing Skull and Cross, make sure tanks that are tanking Skull and Cross to pull those away from Diamond. So don't tank Skull or Cross on the Diamond. Please continue moving until Diamond is banished safely alone. Yeah, don't be in Zerker stance. Yeah, absolutely. So I hope that is clear. Diamond has to be taken very seriously. And unless there's any questions, we're pulling in 15 seconds. I see all the buffs out. All right, pulling in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, again, Firewalker dies first. I see him dying very quickly. Well done, everyone. Grob, could you pull Cross closer to the raid? Again, further from the Diamond. I suppose not. That's fine. Okay, so only the tanks with shields next to Diamond now. And if you absolutely want to DPS, wait until it leaves banish and lands at least one auto attack. There we go. Great job. Now we do the same on the right side. Pulling in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do note we have a lot of the mount armor debuff now.
Yeah,
Be
if
extra
you are-
careful, everyone.
that is true. If you're a rogue, you have 0 armor. So maybe don't go in here. Leave it to the range. Be safe. Why risk it? There is no biscuit. 5 to 25. Okay, that's a very valuable difference right there. Great. Now we'll go to the left side. We'll kill a Fire Lord, 2 dogs, and then the boss. If you can pull the dog now, would be ideal. If there's a hunter who's knowledgeable, no, that's too late now. So can we get a portal up in the back? We'll probably be pulling the dog that's next to Shazra first. I know which one will come first. So if you do see one of these two elemental packs coming towards us, feel free to click the portal in the back. Alliance is also safe, and Orgrimmar. Just don't go exploring. Ideally, none of these elemental packs will come. We'll just kill the dog with Ivan Warrior bubbling. Davina is in position. I think it's good. Well done. Albina, can you pull the second dog now? And this bubble will be Ashbringer. Great job, Albina. Thank you very much. So, as I said, we'll be stacking on your assigned spot. Tanks, have you assigned space for yourselves? Minitius, you are off tanking here, right?
Correct?
He is the third tank, yeah. So we're gonna Menethius on Yaku and Grob on Sharad.
Right. So, groups, what was it? 2, 3, 5 on star, 1, 4, 6, 7 on square. Go there now. And again, if you see him teleport on your group, you stop doing everything else and just run to where he teleported from. So the first teleport will be, he'll be where he is right now. And if he teleports on star, I'm just running to the room, essentially. If you have less than 5,000 health at this point, maybe 5.5, drink a rum, drink Titans, and so on. The safe health value here is 5,500. So make sure you have about that point, about that
And
number.
mages and druid focus on decursing when the curse is out and focus on tank
Yeah,
and melees.
agreed. And who is purging? Yaku? Zangeli can? Okay, Zangeli is purging. Perfect. And do you have a mage? Ghidorah, you'll do the detect magic. Okay, any final questions? Can I get a Titan? Someone wants a Titan? Yeah, trade Nether Shard, please. I'll trade you a Titan. Bottoms up. Okay, any other questions? If not, we're pulling in 15 seconds. So priest shields out on the melee. You know who's going in. Who are the big pumpers? You know them. You love them. Pulling in 10 and 7, and whenever tanky is ready. Decurse everyone if you have a decurse ability.
Reapply that greater arcane protection potion, Wind Caller.
Any moment now, you'll have to run. Run. Star group, just run. And
Go back out. You're too close.
continue running until you are on star. Great job. Rune doused. I see that. Thank you. And we have another Reaver coming up next. Giving healers some time to drink up. We will pull in 15 seconds from now. In 10. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now. All right, only melee with shields and big armors. Taunt rotation on the next one, please. Everyone with a taunt ability, use it. 3 bosses on normal. We not all bosses, unfortunately, drop 3 items in Molten Horror. That's if you read my bullshit list, top 10 bullshit list in WoW Classic. This is number 1 or number 3. I don't remember. Not every boss drops 3 items on normal difficulty. Pulling in 40. Sorry, in 7. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sure we all appreciate what the original developers did. They resolved many issues with great foresight. However, awarding just 2 items per boss for 40 players, that's not one of those things. As you all know, in later expansion, that's 25 player raids and usually 3 items per boss, which is equivalent to around 4.5 items per boss on a 40-man raid.
Eh. Do you prefer a fast romance or a slow burn romance?
I prefer all sorts of romance, but having 10 people going for 1 item is never fun.
It's just that most of the items are not good. I think that's the biggest issue. A lot of the items are just weird.
That's also on my list. Well, that's coming out hopefully very soon after we're done with lesson this evening. All right, so Bordel out in the back again. I see Zoki casting that. Everyone run back. Don't need to be up there. Everyone needs to be at the portal in the back. Only a hunter is up, waiting for that core hound pull. You see that elemental pack. If you see them running for more than 2 seconds, click the portal. Any portal. And if you're a mage who casts the portal, please do not click it immediately. Give at least 2-3 seconds for everyone else to click it. Because once you are in between the worlds, nobody else can click the portal.
Yeah, the mage body is never here.
The dog ate it.
Oh, that was a perfect pull, just as it turned around. Wow, Alvina on point. Beardo, bubble? It's too late already, never mind. Forgot to assign it, but we're fine.
I was paying attention.
All right, thank you very much. I depend on people like you.
We're all a team, you know.
Yeah, I'm reassigning. Sorry, who are assigning? Sorry. Okay, pulling in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pull the cross further away. That's good.
Now, the next boss doesn't have any real mechanics. The only thing we'll do is we'll have to kill the ads first. We'll kill Skull and Cross first, single target, followed by the other ones, which can be cleaved. If cleave doesn't sacrifice your DPS, feel free to cleave immediately. But what's important here is that 2 ads die first, then the rest of the encounter is trivial. And we'll assign warrior, probably already assigned in the sheet. Thank you, Gunhilder. I'll pull the Fire Lord downstairs. So essentially on the next boss, what we'll have to do is, you know what, let's pull the Hound now. I think we can do it before the guy comes from upstairs. And now it's Ivan then.
That was done.
Mm-hmm.
There we go instead.
The Surger pulled to banish it. Didn't.
Yeah. Okay, now the dog come around the corner. Beardo, if you still have a bubble, use it. If you don't, we raw dog this one.
I got my
Usually, okay. Thank you. Then it's Ashbringer after all. Raw dog, get it? Thank you. Thank you. Right, so ready for the Surger now, and then we'll kill this last elemental pack. Make sure you have those fire protection potions still running. Drink one now if you don't. And if you are a warrior, you probably have been assigned tanking duty on this next boss. So there will be a spell called Dark Mending, which the tank has #1 priority to interrupt. So tanks interrupt the first cast of Dark Mending, and there will be a rogue assigned to each one, or a mage, to interrupt the second cast. In the meantime, we're pulling this in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Right, so I'll start assigning a Skullcross, Square, and Moon. I know those are the assignments on the sheet, but for rogues specifically, we'll have the mage on Skull. So Ghidorah, you are on Skull for the second interrupt. On Cross, it's Chi. On Square, it's Dolly. And on Moon, it's Murasaki. So you guys interrupt the second cast
And
of
this
Dark
Hurry,
Mending.
and Hurry, you were on the boss basically until the skull dies, and Tanky will taunt the boss of you, and then you just DPS.
The boss doesn't deal heavy damage, but do tank it away from the other ads because it sometimes does an AoE stun. So warriors get rage on this Fire Lord. And I think we have all the strategies set out. Let's pull the Fire Lord, and if there's any questions, we can answer those as we get rage. And I need a rebuff of kings on warlocks. Kings on everyone. Ignore the boss until the ads die, and I will do tongues on Square and Moon, and likely you do on Skull and Cross. Okay, move up. We're pulling in 10 seconds from now. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you can tank the boss away from the thing, would be ideal. Thank you.
Yeah, just retract with the AoE.
I see. All right, that's all there is to this fight. Just clean up. I'll start explaining the next fight, which is much more intense. Golemag. So let's not get incinerated. The fight only matters for melee. where each attack has a chance to apply, each attack you do to the boss has a chance to apply a stacking debuff to you. And the more stacks you have, the more damage you take. It's a dot effect. So please stop attacking, run out at 10 stacks, 8 to 10 stacks. Healing is really intense there on that next fight. Do not go above 10 stacks, please. And that's one thing. Keep an eye on your stacks.
Ooh.
And the other thing will be to run out. So the boss does enrage at 10% remaining hit points. And that enrage is special in a way where it starts like it's an earthquake, trembles the melee range for 3,000 damage every few seconds with a stun. So if you get caught in one, it's unlikely you will be able to run out. There's two ways to bypass this. If you are a pumper and absolutely care about your DPS meter, which we don't care as a guild here, for those new here. What we care about is survival.
Of course we do. Of course we do.
Yeah. So you can just run out at 15%, and that's completely fine if you're a melee, and just hang with the ranged. If survival isn't here tonight, that's true. However, if you really want to pump, what you can do is at 15% remaining health, you can drink a free action potion, which will prevent all of the damage while that potion is running. We're just waiting for the dog now. Ivan, you have your bubble ready?
Yes.
Excellent. You're doing the next one. So melee, just two things. Again, drop the debuff stacks at 10, stop attacking, and run out at 15% or drink a free action potion. Entirely up to you. Now, who is tanking the dogs?
I will be doing that.
Excellent. And you have Grob to help you? Or do you want me to pull one?
It doesn't matter who brings the second dog to me.
The warlock.
I mean,
The warlock it is.
I can take it.
One searing pain
Taking
should
the
be enough.
Fire Lord first, and then the dog, or what?
Yeah, Fire Lord first, because it's easier to pull the dog in between the two packs. Can we pull the Fire Lord?
Let's do the one. Yeah, that's good.
And after this, Mage can cast a portal. And once again, if we see one of the elemental packs running towards us, we click the portal and ask questions later. So now we're waiting for the dog. And this next one, Ashbringer, you have your Divine Shield?
No, I
No?
just used.
Beardo? Yeah, okay, Beardo, you're doing this next.
Survival just logged in. We need to fly.
Okay. So survival is important, is what you're saying. Okay, don't need to click the portal. Let's summon survival before pulling the next thing, so that warriors can build grade. If there's any final questions, go ahead and ask them.
And also get like Paladin Druid and Priest buffs on survival.
Yeah. One final thing I want to say is that the dogs will be tanked on the ranged. Don't panic. They have no cleave abilities. They will be completely in control by Benithius. So Benithius, you want me to pull, but please take him away from me ASAP, all right?
I don't know about that. I'll take it, of
Let's
course.
just have Grob pick him up. He's not doing anything.
Okay, grab it is then. Right, so we're ready to pull the Annihilator. Warriors, equip a shield and taunt. Build up your rage. Casters or hunters, see your arrows and mana. You don't have to DPS this one until all the warriors have max rage. If I had still had Soul Link, I would have no doubt I could take it. But unfortunately, the DPS meter got to me. I do hope to return to Demonology in AQ though for some nice Warlock tanking. All right, we're pulling in 15 seconds. Everyone move up to the ranged camp. Pulling in 10 seconds. And thank you, Sword, whenever you are ready. Wait, hold up. Okay, well, Minicius, I hope you've sorted out who's taking which dog. Healers show some extra love to Minicius. The dogs are still enraged. Really, really angry. Okay, I don't think they're enraged anymore. That's good distance.
Bomb swap.
So melee, he's approaching those 15%. Either you run out or you drink a free action potion now. The choice is yours. Now is the time to do it. Final call. All right. Good job. Do you have a dowser?
Keep healing.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, I hear something good. Okay,
Yeah. A lot of paladins need that.
nice. Okay, so the final really hard boss in this instance, Ragnar's is easy compared to this. Gun, you were doing the assignments. Do you need me on Paladin?
So are we kiting 2 of them?
Yes.
And we have 4 mages. And I don't think so, no.
Okay. Yeah, Shadow Protection Potion, everyone. Let's kill this Fire Lord. So who are the 2 kiters today? Wild Feet and Albina, maybe? What do you guys think? Wild Feet busy. 5G. What is this Yaku syndrome? Sure, I'll give you 5G.
No, Yaku
Okay.
syndrome is 50.
Right. So the idea here is that ignore the boss altogether unless you're tanking the boss. 2 of these ads will be kited, 4 will be polymorphed, and one will be killed immediately, and the other one will be tanked until the very last. So thanks. Check your assignments. I want to know
There
who's
is no assignments on the sheet.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
basically always just do it on the spot. So we're gonna have 2 kited. So let's just have Alvina on Star and Wildfeet on Moon. Then we're going to sheep 3 of them. So I will sheep the triangle. Let's have Soki on the circle. And Birch, you are sheeping the diamond.
On pull, sheeping on pull.
And then we're going to have we're going to need to have like 4 tanks. So let's have Grob, you've been tanking the big boy himself last few times. So Bigly, you're just on the major domo. Hurry, take the Cross, and he will be killed second. So after Cross is dead, you can just DPS. And then Menethius is on square, and Tanky is on skull, of course.
Bigley says, wait. Bigley? Nothing? Bigley is swinging that big sword. So, yeah, the fight is pretty much straightforward. There's no cleaving, absolutely no cleaving, no multi-shots, no nothing of the sort. All single target because we absolutely cannot break any polymorphs. Kill Skull and kill Cross. Grob is asking what is he on about. Major Dom.
Domo, Tanky is
Okay.
on Skull, Hurry is on Cross, Menetius is on Square. I think I put Alvina and Wildfeet. I don't remember who. I think I did Alvina on Star, Wildfeet Moon, myself. I am sheeping Tranquil, Soki, you're sheeping the Circle, and Birch, you're sheeping the Diamond. Cubeb, no, we're fine. We only need 3 sheeps here.
One final thing to note is that these guys can get one of the 2 shields. One is a melee reflect shield. Just ignore it; doesn't reflect that much damage. But the other one is important. It's spell reflect. 50% chance to get all in any spell is reflected back at you. So stop casting big spells if there's a spell reflection shield up. Don't kill yourself. Have shadow and fire protection potions running on you at all times, and
it is a control fight. So, and like Bigly Execute and Pinay, like when the mobs are loose or they're like the mobs are returning, you can put on a shield and taunt them. It would be great. It is a control fight. We just kill one at a time. And there's no AoE, no cleave, no multi-shot because of the sheeps. So if you break the sheep and you do deep wounds, it's kind of GG for that sheep at least.
Yeah. Okay, any final questions? If not, we'll be pulling in 20 seconds.
Let's grab the Annihilator behind us first.
Oh, yeah,
right?
That's right. Yeah, let's get the Annihilator for Rage. Yeah, that's right. Shields and taunts.
The warriors get your rage.
Kingly timer. Not sure what you mean there, Bigly. What's the timer on Kings? Oh, Bigly has too many buffs. Oh yeah, speaking of too many buffs, apparently there is no buff cap. Never has been.
Yeah, I known about it for 3 months or so.
Nice.
Like your UI doesn't display that, but
Yeah.
you get the stuff.
Okay, pulling in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
And after Skull is that go on Cross.
Resheep
And then
circle. Keep resheeping circle. Just spam sheep on that.
And don't go on Square. We're going to kill the healers one by one. So leave Square up.
Stop spamming sheep on.
And after Skull, we can go on Diamond. I want to start this on the kiting mob.
Start coming back. Anklin, don't stand next to the entrance.
Okay, go on Triangle, the Skull. Then after the Skull, go on the Cross, not the Square, I mean.
Star is coming up right now.
Any warrior pick it up. Good job. Nice, sorry. Right. There's a skull mark, so just go on the Skull. And Moon is
Moon is
here.
coming.
Grenade incoming.
Menetius get it. One more mob.
Oh,
Running.
what was that?
You just slapping me.
Whoa. Magic
Big
Zone,
one.
don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. And that's the fight.
Checking
We have
for
to
the-
stay around for loot. Do not auto loot the things. Just
Epic
hang
Belt on
around.
flash.
If you need one of these items, stay up here. Let's just do the
Ooh,
The leaf.
nice. And the wrists. Oh man.
Yeah, true.
I never see the Finkel's lava judger ever.
Once or twice we've seen it, yeah.
if it's only Darkstar, then the leaf is going to Darkstar.
Too scared to need? That's sure. Right, Dark Sword is then. Next time, Troll Hunter, but this is a quest where one One hunter did die. It's not an easy one. Yeah, but it's a casualty rate of 20% or so.
I mean, Iskar did it twice. I think it's like 1 in 7. Okay.
Zinjal, but what are we gonna use it on? That's the question, I think. Need?
Yeah,
we have
that's what I said, mate.
Yeah, the
Well,
cube
never
up
mind.
is
Cube over the
complete,
need. Going
cube up.
going hot.
Or if it's
Oh,
greed,
JT's
then
agreed?
just roll for it. But yeah, did you explain the loot system to the newcomer?
No, not really. They have to endure it for the first time anyway. We're not gonna change the loot system, but it's neither greed. If you need, you get hit for the items you need, making less likely that you will get the item in the future. If it's contested, if it's greed, it's free for all roll, no heat awarded. If there's any contest between needers, there's 2 people needing. There's a loot council where we then check various parameters. The primary being the your current heat per raid.
Just roll if you want.
Yeah, we are re-rolling Zen Jelly. There. Eat it.
Go to shout then.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. Oh, wait. Actually, have these in the bank. They're yours. They're yours, Zen
I guess
Jelly.
we can just give them to a mage that's already here then.
Looks like it's going to survival, so just pick up your items up here.
So Zen Jelly, you passed them as well?
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of running since likely already camped.
Okay, Burge, you can loot the cash if you really want them. Loot the cash. Burge is coming. All right, throw a cube up. Should I need it? All right, now Ragnaros time. And survival with the wrist guards. Well done. So the final boss of Molten Core, after which we will get the loot and then log into the PTR test lesson. Let's get survival. We'll summon you back. Let us know when you're ready. For Ragnaros. Again, melee have a different job. Hurry, I will not explain what I have to do. We'll be calling melee in, melee out. For the range, everyone with a mana bar. And Ragnaros will be knocking you around every now and then. And we will have to stay spread as much as possible because it's not only you he knocks around, but also everyone around you within 20 yards. So if at all possible, make sure that there's no one around you. Or if it's impossible, then find a buddy with it. Albina, you're in combat. What's up? Thank you. You okay there, guys?
Also, someone's causing an echo.
We've started clearing towards Rag, we're fine.
Okay. So essentially, we want to ensure that not too many people are sent flying. So what we'll do after we clear all the trash on the way is we'll find a spot where everyone will find a spot for themselves where there's as few people as possible within 20 yards of them. If there's too many bunched up, I'll ask for people to stack up in groups of 2. And then we'll start the fight. I will also show the 2 locations where you can leave the lava. So as you'll be sent flying, you'll probably end up swimming in lava for a bit. It's good to know where you can exit the lava because not everywhere can you do so. We're just running Survival Dolly Murasaki. You'll have to wait a sec for summons.
I have the same issue, sheep, but with Ivan it covers literally 1/3 of my screen. His name.
It's a fun bug. I love it when it happens.
Yes, I think you had like a big nameplate for me and some Boards and Code.
Oh, he's
I
trying
could
to
see
sneak up this way.
I could see you from across the map. Smash
I
and
mark-
shoot.
I mark myself as square, and if you are doing this for the first time and you have a mana bar, or if you're not sure about where to jump out from the lava, follow the square, and I'll show you how to leave certain death. So, right here, if you get sent into the outer ring, if you're flying here, sorry, if you flying here, you just here. Feel free to try it. If you don't have a fire protection potion running, feel free to try running into the lava and just running back up here. So this is the spot you can do it. You can't do it anywhere else on this outer ring. If you get sent flying somewhere else, this is where you have to go. Okay. I suggest
And
you
also
try.
as the ranged who's on the other side here, there are a few spots only, but don't go next to the melee.
Yeah.
When you come from
Melee-
here, you would need to go back to the place you were.
Yeah. If you're thrown into the inner ring, there is this spot right here. You can move up. But what's very, very important, if you get thrown into the inner ring, as Tempe is saying, you must leave here as soon as possible, because if there is any mana bar user next to melee, like even here, this is close enough to the melee camp, which is standing next to Major Domo, across the lava pool, this is too close, right? 20 yards, as I said, and if melee start flying, then all hell breaks loose. Some players have died because of this happening. All right, so I see most players have found a spot for themselves. People are fishing as well. Great spot, Kismet. That's I don't think that's gonna be close enough to the boss, but I'm sure you'll find a spot nearby. I'll DPS from here, and I think we are. Yaku, you can DPS probably, or what has been assigned to you on the sheet. Maybe check that. All right, so remember your positions. I think the positions seem okay. Everyone gather on square for rebuffs.
Yeah, I don't see Dunja. Is he on the way?
We'll summon dungeon. Is there an off tank? Who's healing off tanks on the sheet? Will you speak up? Because there is one special position that you will have to take.
There's no signed on the sheet. It's just tank.
Okay, so then we need one healer who is raid healing. Any volunteer? Ivan? All right, so Ivan, you know where I stand? Like way up there on the lip. We're running on as square.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you by standing here, you can reach both the off tank and the melee. All right?
Okay.
Perfect.
The Dunja disconnect or logged off.
He posted a screenshot showing a 6,000 ping.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Was Danja tank healing? Not on the sheet.
No.
All right, perfect. Okay, so buffs have gone out. If there are any, if you're healing tanky, Beardo, no. If you're healing tanky, you move where Ankline is. Okay, so right here. This is the perfect position where I'm standing right now, because if you're standing here, you will be not knocked away into the lava. But don't go to the left side, anywhere to the left side, because then you can start flying and end up in this outer lava pool. All right, any other questions? If not, we'll be starting the fight momentarily. Okay, doesn't seem like there's any questions. Any melee can talk to Majordomo. First one to talk. gets to hear their names spoken. There we go. And the fight starts in a minute. If there's any other questions, feel free to speak up now. That's a nasty cuff on someone.
I think he's trying to say I'm in his spot.
I see. Radio, the boss fight starts in 40 seconds. I'm pretty sure we'll come in 3 minutes, so no need for phase 2 explanation. And melee, please run in and out on the signal. I mean, it is in the rare case both tanks get knocked away, you are our off tank.
Oh, who?
Just shield wall.
I have cooldown on everything of that.
Well, then wish you luck.
I'll run in. I'll run in, at least.
Okay, full starts in 10 seconds. Fight starts very shortly. When color you are slightly too close to the melee.
Amelia's up now. Amelia's squad. I got knocked to the Amelia's. I'm running out. Care.
That was knockback. Melees go in. Melees out. Out now, melees. Knockback. Melees in. Just a reminder to all melees, as you go back in, do not go with strong DPS immediately. It's a threat wipe. The tank needs a few seconds to build threat once more.
And Amelia's out in 2 seconds. Amelia's out now.
Melees, yep.
Stay out.
Alright.
Okay, Frankie's knocked. Don't go in. Okay, Amelia's can go in now.
Great communication.
Probably dead before the next knock.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, don't worry about the next one. Good job. Very clean. The cleanest one so far, I think. All right, let's start splitting the loot. Ashbringer, I'm giving you assist so you can raid warrior.
Did it drop? Oh!
Oh, hello. I'm the Sulfurus.
I have Sulfurus. Who's getting that?
I'm rolling for Ventus back.
Should I just give that to Windcaller?
Yeah, I think so. But for heat, of course.
Spec.
Yeah, that's base spec.
Third eye on the 5th Inca.
Okay, what's next on the menu?
Wait, so
Ashbringer.
we've got as many eyes as ingots?
We have 4 ingots and 3 eyes, I think. It's kind of crazy, yeah. Paladin Tier 2 leggings. Paladin Tier 2. Ivan Warrior with a big need. Triple D need. Any other Paladin going for the leg plates. Otherwise, it will go to Ivan Warrior for no heat. Come on, Paladins. It's so hot in here. No? Well, okay. Ivan Warrior gets leggings for no heat. Choker of the Firelord, best in slot. Caster. Okay. We have 2 needs. 3 needs.
More.
4 needs. Doka, you are an alt. I'm an alt. So we are already on the back foot. Beardo, healers have something very similar to this, even though it's still best in slaughter patterns, but I don't think the Loot Council will give this to a
We
healer
also
when
have the
others...
healing necklace from Zero right now.
Also
Yeah,
true,
and
which is even
Simple
better.
Band threatened that.
So it looks
The
at
whole-
Q-Pop, likely, Burge,
That's not
Zoki.
tank paladin. What's going on there?
Again, it's heat per raid. When it's everyone deserves the item equally. When it's the best in slot for everyone, it's heat per raid. The next metric we'll look at. So people like Q-Pop or Burge, it's your first or second raid. So it's other players who have been here for longer probably have less heat per raid than you. You each start with 1 heat, so you have 1 heat per raid. Gunhilder, what is the heat per raid for Likely and Zoki?
Soki is like 0.3 and likely is, let me see.
Likely is what, sorry?
It would go to 2 week. No, Soki.
All right. And what's the difference again?
It's like 0.3, 0.4.
Okay, that's a substantial difference. Even though it looks not that large, that means that the other player has attended many more raids.
So
All
goes
right.
to Zoki.
Yeah. Congrats. Straight from the dead and gets the choker. Nice. Really nice cloak with lots of agility, stamina, and some added fire resistance. Never hurts. Nature resistance for AQ. Need greed. All right. Darkstar, Troll Hunter with the needs. Any other needs in the chat taking for the next 10 seconds? Otherwise, Gunhilder, Darkstar versus Troll Hunter. So Troll Hunter, we know it's 1 heat per raid. So first raid, 1 heat per raid. What's Darkstar's heat per raid?
Didn't he take the
He
what's
did.
it called?
He did. The
He took the bow for the heat. So it would
Yeah.
be equal, so it's just a roll between Darkstar and Troll Hunter.
All right. So slash roll those who needed, and may the odds be with you. Troll Hunter, congrats. Nice cloak. Now you have 2 heat per raid. So the next items that we will roll today, unless they're uncontested, you're unlikely to get them, but this cloak is worth it. All right. Priests, tier 2, leggings.
My game crashed, so but I know that Dunja had it and it was near Dum has it, so it's Anklan
And Doka as well. Dum with the OS. You want to change that to MS? Otherwise, it's equal. Yeah, but all right. So it's only OS that I see in the chat. So please roll. I'm secretly wishing for Doka. Dum, sorry? Yeah, sorry, Doka. But my wish has come true. Dum wins. Oh, wait. Whoa, Anklan. It's with a need, with a very late need.
Damn it. Sorry, I
That's
gave it
fine.
to
It's still tradable. So, Dum, if you don't mind, Dum, what do you say? You can mind because it's been sure. All right, thank you, appreciate it a lot. But you can mind. That would be acceptable. We gave around 20-30 seconds to react. So, right. So goes to Anklan 4 heat then. Next item, please. Helm of the Life Giver. Really good healing.
Yeah, I think we can disenchant.
No paladin wants this. Execute with the OS for the Diamond Flask set. Yep. All right, goes to execute then. Hunter, shoulders. Any needs in the chat? Troll Hunter with a need. Yeah, exactly. Even though you have gained 1 item, you can gain as many items as you want. But remember, future raids, your heat will stay with you. So less likely to get future items. Any hunters want to reconsider with a need or greed? You're so hot. Yeah, for sure. I follow the same agenda. I need on everything if I need. So go to Troll Hunter for heat. Next item. A Shadow Strike. I mean, if you really want this, but if you're planning to sell this, please don't OS or MS. The shards. The shards are worth more than the gold you can sell this for.
I'm going to execute them.
Okay. Nice gun. Not the
Liana
best.
is already on PTR clearing.
That's great. It's a nice gun, not the best gun, but maybe a better one that you have right now, both for melee and range. However, no hunters seem to be present in the chat. We'll give last 10 seconds for blaster shot launcher. If you just say read, it's yours probably. Feedback. What do you have right now? Heart-seeking crossbow is very good. I don't know. Any other hunters in the chat? Alvina with a so. Okay. Gonna preach. But
I would guess the gun is better, but
same DPS, Alvina is saying. So it's same.
Okay,
Yeah, all right. So it goes to Pini then for no heat. Well, Troll Hunter is very hot on gear right now, so it's gonna be very close. Priest, tier 1 shoulders. Any priests without the tier 1 shoulders, speak up. 5 seconds. If you are late, that's fine. You can be late. Let's not disenchant this just yet. Next item, please.
Don't you don't need the 3 shoulders?
Great, there we go. Yeah, so we'll give it to Dunja. And next item. Shoulders go to Dunja. Meanwhile, rogues, I'm pretty sure all the rogues have...
Axivir, do you have it?
Do I what?
Oh, then it's just disenchant.
Yeah, disenchant the chest piece. Next item.
I said Axivir, not execute. But yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Helm of Might, tier 1 helmet. Any warriors?
it's a trap. It is dodge.
35 stamina, though.
Still dodge.
Fire resistance as well.
True. All right, we have 2 greeds. I don't think we'll have any needs for this one, so just slash roll, please.
But style points.
All right, hurry. Congrats on a new helmet. Next item. Crimson Shocker. Shockingly bad wand, but has fire resistance, which is quite rare on a ranged weapon. So Doka, let's roll. And anyone else who, of course, also wants roll. All right. If you roll higher, I will trade it to you, but next item, please. Come on, tier 1 leggings. Is Angeli Windcaller? Nobody? Next item. Greed? Okay, goes to Zenjali for no heat. Tier 1 pants. I mean, I'll just greed for completionist because I already have the best insult until TBC.
Okay, go to you.
Seal of the Archmagus. Not the best ring, but maybe the better one than you have right now. Everyone is eligible. 2 needs. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a stronger statement than I thought possible for this ring.
It would go to a Dunja.
Yeah, absolutely. Dunja has been around for a while. Sorry, Q-Pop. Again, nothing against with you, but Dunja has been raiding.
Where's
raid.
Dunja right now? Okay, I see.
Good question.
I think
summoning Dunja.
didn't
Next
Dunja
item.
join the raid late? The raid late?
He was gone for half an hour.
Oh yeah,
so
maybe
he
he's
was
not
in the
eligible.
beginning.
So if it's not eligible, it goes to Q-Pop then.
Not eligible.
Alright, Q-Pop then gets the heat and the ring. Congrats. Next item.
It's hard because I gotta find the people to trade and then link the item. So we gotta get
Link the item first. Ask them to trade you instead.
or I disenchant. I like that.
Snare and boots. Shoop, you have these.
EEM.
All right. Disenchant. Next item. Drill board disc. Really good shield. Really good shield. Using this one on a paladin for tanking. All right, we have 2 greeds in the chat. Slash roll.
He passed on it.
Pass.
Cool.
Okay, so it goes to Pini then. Nice new shield for off tanking. Absolutely, shaman tank shield. Tier 1 mage crown. Are you a king or a queen? Queue up with a need. Any other needs? Any other mages need? Goes in 5, 4, 3, 2. 2 queue up for heat. You newcomers getting all the heat.
I passed no heat for him.
Okay. Nice there gloves. Rogues. Any rogues without gloves? I don't think so. Next item.
They would be executed if you need them.
All right, Saptons of Flamewalker. These are juicy shoes. Lots of stamina.
Tank Shaman.
For sure. Are you willing to tank for us, Yaku? That is the question. But we do have 2 other greeds. So in case of no needs, slash roll if you greeded, and let's see who gets the shoes. Kismet. Nice. Everyone gets something. Next item. Fell Hard Slippers. I think I have these already, so disenchant. Next item. Warriors. Your new shoes await. So much roller gear, yeah. I think there's druid gear as well, usually. Not today, though. Just one item. Also, a little warrior gear today. I think it's quite well balanced.
Yeah,
Was that decent? No one won it?
Max skills, Anjali. I saw now that you wrote to me and say.
All right, just hurry and Penny slash roll, please. Penny gets it. Nice. Next time. This is a BOE. There's no need for BOEs as ringer, so just greed on this.
And Kismet just roll for it.
Yeah, Kismet Troll Hunter, just greed slash roll. Where wins? Wins. Troll Hunter wins. Nice. That Giant Stalker's belt. Next item. So BOE is those that we can trade. We generally have at least a few in the guild deck, maybe not for hunters. There's being the most represented class.
These are pretty solid.
You check out. Here we are. The goes for the need immediately, for sure.
One of the stronger ones.
Alright, going to hurry.
Yeah, seems like it. No one else goes with the need. Hurry, congrats.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Of course. Next item.
I believe that is everything.
That's everything.
Wait,
Okay.
except for one more.
One more. All right. False alarm.
The 40 spell power shaman. No.
The hell. already was
Oh,
there.
you thought you were gonna sneak away with that, huh?
Past Ashbury, what a nice guy.
All right, Eddie Paladin's going for the tier 1 chest piece. Just Ashbringer, yeah, PTR, yeah. If you have all you came here for, log out, and to the PTR we go. We meet there in 2 minutes. I will summon you to Lethan, or you get summoned. I'll see you around. I'm taking a short break.
Yeah, Pinna, you just trade Ashbringer, and if you want the Hunter
So-
bracers, tier 1 bracers, just roll.
Where's
I tried trading him twice for the Boots of Might, and it's saying that he's ineligible for some reason. Cannot be traded with this player.
Wait,
where
Does
where
he
is the
allow
world
it
boss?
In the first place.
Ashenway?
Was he there for the first boss or second boss?
it's the Gehennas that has the warrior boots,
Gehennas.
the third boss.
So maybe he wasn't there? I don't understand why he can't have these.
If he was disconnected or offline during that when it dropped these, okay, then the boots just go to Hurry.
Okay, gotcha.
If he cannot, is not eligible.
Unless Execute wanted them, I've got a couple pieces.
What?
Sabatons of Might.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I already have one.
All right, thanks, guys.
I found one of my bag.
Yeah, that's huge for me. Thank you.
And Kismet, I'll mail you the bracers. Right, let's go over to the PTR.
Hell yeah.
And Danja, yeah, I'll mail you the bracers.
So I hope you all still have some of that Sweet Ren's head saved.
Remind me again, how much life does a shade have? 700 something?
560 or something around there.
Okay.
One
We'll
shot.
find out shortly. Yeah, literally dies in one hit, but healers will have no time to kill their own shades.
Just
And
the shock.
yeah, but there will be plenty of healing to be done because everyone just has been stunned for 5 seconds and the tank is at half health.
But
Maybe.
the moons, did you trade the boots to Hurry?
I did, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm curious, Shard, what is the strategy for the spirits?
Yeah, so I'll explain everything right now. The idea is that melee will have to go out at 5% before the threshold. By the way, if you are on the PTR, you can whisper shard. That's shard with a T at the end. Plus, and you'll get an invite to the raid. Oh, it's not automatic. I don't have it set up on.
You have 2 options for the shards, but shard will for the spirits, but shard will call out the strat. But you could just model strike and play him down 4 times. Drags the fight a little bit, but yeah, works. Or you just kill him.
True, yeah, that also works what you said. However, I still think it's much easier for melee to just run out to watch the percentage health points and kill their spirits rather than just going ham. So, Whisper Shard, a plus for an invite if you're not in the raid group on the PTR, and the strategy is as follows. So we need 3 tanks, Tankasaur, Gunhilder, and Meteus or Grob. Which one of you wants to tank today?
Grob said sure on PTR.
Sure, okay. Just doing some housekeeping. Hold up. 5 seconds. All right.
Well, what did Lisa drop?
And you can .go name on Dolly or Ivan W if you are in the raid group.
Is Quas in the raid group?
Quaz, no.
Whenever I log in, I get instantly disconnect.
Maybe you're in some sort of different raid. I don't know. Anyway, so melee. If you're not a tank, you will have to run out at 80%, 55%, and 30%. Gain max distance effectively, 40 yards, maybe even more, and then get stunned and kill your ad, and then kill every other ad as you run back to the boss. What's the debuff? Something spiritual. I don't remember the name. Kismet is asking how to swap the realmless. Can someone help him out on private message, please? Well, I explain the strategy. Some good commands. You only really need the .go name to teleport on anyone who is in Ashen Vale right now. So, to recap for the tanks, the boss, as always, has a frontal breath. So you have to swap every 3 stacks, as before. But in addition to that, you also have to, of course, manage the position of the boss. And then, in addition to all of that, you have to be clear who is currently tanking and whether they have shield wall up. Because I do want each tank here to wear a shield. And also, I want them to shield wall just before the transition to make sure that you don't die within those 5 seconds when no healer can heal you. And while you yourself are stunned. So we can't assess who is going to be the first one to shield wall, who's going to be second, but in the rotation, as we go to the, approach the 75% marker, we'll see whether the tanks have to swap because of the breath. And then after the swap happens, the new fresh tank with a 0 or 1 stacks of breath will be ready to shield wall just 1 or 2% before we drop to the threshold. So tanks, you have to be on your toes. This testing is mostly for you because the fight is in your hands.
It seems that I don't have my shit in order. Right.
Leanne, I'm giving you assist. Could you sort out the group? So tank is sort as leads. Thank you. Could you give assist to Liana?
And we want all the survivability as much as we can with the tanks, right?
That's right. Absolutely.
The warlock in group 1 and 2. Let's remove the hunters.
I will clear the trash around now with GM tools, so we don't have to worry about it here. We already cleared it. These trash are the same as any other trash around any other dragon. Not too hard.
Alvina looking for an invite, but
oh yeah,
Shard's racist. Doesn't invite night elves.
True. Right. I think I'm filling all of them here, and we'll be ready to begin. So, are there any other questions as we are getting ready to test this tool out?
Why is the loot so shit on this guy?
This is great loot. This guy has the best items.
Absolutely horrible.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Don't summon me yet. Just crashed. Wait.
Okay. I will give everyone world buffs, all of the buffs. Don't need to worry about buffing with stamina and whatever. I'll give everyone all the buffs as soon as we are all here.
I just tried to go name teleport to you guys, and it said I didn't have the right security level.
You target anyone else but me.
Okay.
I try to spread the priest around as well in case of prayer of healing is needed.
Yeah. That's a great idea. For general positioning for everyone, It's kind of how do you get a Thunder Bluff? Why do you need Thunder Bluff, Troll Hunter? We are meeting in Nationville.
What is the command?
And you can use max skill as well if it's just to level up your skill. I don't know if you
don't
need to
worry about it,
go
Troll
by it.
Hunter. Worry about positioning. Don't worry about your DPS here. We're testing out the positioning and the fight, not the kill speed. All right. Right. So, positioning wise, it's gonna be interesting because I'm just marking myself here as square. So the boss will be tanked in between the two pillars. He has no knockback this time, so it's fine. But we'll just use these two pillars for positioning reference. And every range will be essentially up into these trees in this cone-like structure. Remember those green clouds that are traveling? So we want to stay as spread as possible. But one thing to be aware of is that the boss will be changing directions. One way is facing to one side, the other way is facing to the other side. So you can't really go out to the sides too much as you could with other dragons. Or if you are setting to the side, remember to run back in when he's facing that way. Kismet, it was too late now to get items. There's a way, but not right now. AW is my alt. Pick it. Alt for testing.
I can remove it, basically.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
All right. I am looking for Lethon's ID. I will summon him here. I saw him positioned here on the live server. And I would like to keep all the communications as clear as possible for the actual pull, because the tanks will need to communicate a lot, and I will need to communicate the timing, the 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So unless there's something very crucial, please keep silent. For now, it's fine if you notice something's bugged, something doesn't work for sure. But in the actual pull, you want the comm silent except for the tanks and myself counting. Last call for someone to take over counting. If there's anyone who wants to do counting, please speak up. We'll have to do is count to 4. Looking at the model. You can even have a metronome, yeah, because it's every 5 seconds static.
Do you want me to count?
Only if you want to, if you feel comfortable.
I think I can get seconds right.
All right, sure, let's do it. So you can give it a shot. Let's see how you do. And you have to make sure to start counting from when we know which side it is, right?
Is it random which side it starts on?
I do not know that.
I think he starts on one side always, but I can't remember 100. I think he starts on the left, but it's a little bit back. His left, yes. If you tank him, approach him from the right side, then it should be good. But yeah.
So I am not sure to know when we know the side.
Well, if you get hit with a shadow bolt, it's the wrong side.
That's a good point. Okay, so likely I'll do the first count and then you'll see what's up, okay?
Right.
All right, just waiting for Quasi to finish setting up and then we'll start. I gave everyone buffs. All right.
That sounds like something that would drop from Wailing Caverns.
Yeah, look-wise, it's not very good, but everything else. Right. So I gave everyone all the buffs that I could. You should have all the buffs. Again, stamina is not very important here. If we die, we die because of the proper positioning. So tanks, you guys ready? All right. Thanks for
what totems do you want in Group 3 Wind Fury?
Yeah.
Tremor?
However, Wind Fury, no, not Wind Fury. Like tanks can't build threat. Remember, guys? Tanks will have shit threat on the dragons.
Tranquil Totem.
Yeah, Tranquil Totem. Honestly, yeah.
Do I have that shit here? Yeah, okay.
You'll survive without that quasi, right? So I think we're all ready. Tank is sword. Ready when you are. So every range spread out in a cone as we pull. We're pulling.
So who is
Two.
counting as 2? Okay.
3. After the next one turn. Turn now. Great job. 1. 2. 3. Melee out. Melee run out.
Watch for the
4.
poisons when you turn.
Okay. Thank you. Shield. Shield wall. Thank you. Shield wall. Great shield wall. Perfect. This was the perfect transition.
Quascom Taunt.
3.
I just got tail swept at a bad time when he turned him. Swapping.
4.
Turn right away.
Rotate.
Okay.
Turn. 1. 2. 3. Rotate after this. Rotate. This was 1 actually. I miscounted, missed 1.
Ground go Taunt.
3.
Melee out.
4. Rotate.
Rotate.
Rotate and shield wall.
Drop
Rotate,
swap.
shield wall. Shield wall.
No, I show.
I did not do it in time.
Then you must bet. Can you Petra?
Yeah, you can
What
bet.
was that? Was that the enhance? Just in time? 2. 3. And rotate. That was 4. Rotate. Missed 1. Nice. 1.
That was
Sorry.
2.
2. Yeah, 2. 3.
Mage conserve mana. Save your
take
mana
it
for wisps.
so you can
4 rotate.
tank for transition.
Rotate. All right. Bigly, can you equip a shield and shield wall?
My shield wall is still
That's
up.
2. Oh, gun still has it. Never mind.
Just slow
Okay.
DPS.
Stop DPS.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
3.
I'll when do you want me
4.
to,
Rotate.
do you want me to swap and shield wall? Okay, I'm swapping.
That was 1. What? Why did we get hit? That's 1 now. See, counting not that easy. Did you shield wall? I missed that. That was.
For call out when I don't have percentages.
Oh, you
Oh,
can't.
turn it up. Turn it
I
up for
don't
the
have any
actual fight.
atoms. If I have atoms, my game crashes instantly.
I see. But on the live server, you see the percentages, right? Rotate now.
Yes.
Rotate. This was 1.
He healed enough that he's going to do another
No,
stun,
he's not
right?
going to do it. No.
Only the first
No.
time he breaks the threshold.
3. 4. Rotate.
And taunt.
1. 2. 3. 4. Rotate.
Master loader.
1. All right. Was that hard?
We have to test one thing. It seemed like someone AoE explosion there and killed every shade in 2 hits.
They're not
They
immune
did
to AoE?
They
Some
do appear
mage
to take damage from AoE.
They
Okay,
do take
then
damage.
that's a bug, but it's a beneficial bug, so we'll report it after we kill it, huh?
You won't have time to fix it either way in 10 minutes.
Exactly. Yeah.
But they
Any other
did die
things?
very quickly, all the whips.
Right. So
because
those
so-
shadow bolts, you saw them flying out sometimes.
To make him dizzy.
Imagine them flying out every time. Every 5 seconds when I do the count, that shadow ball is flying at everyone. Do you want that? No. So that's what we do.
He does it to one side, and then he rotates the. He sends it to one side, and then every four shadow bolt volleys, it basically flips.
Yeah,
So we are making him send the shadow bolts where nobody is, and then after 4, it would go to everybody in the raid. So it would be like 30 times 700 damage.
Basically, yes. Yes.
I don't know what Blizzard intended or not, but this is a world boss, and in any scenario, in a PvP scenario, this boss is not killable. This is a very, very hard boss, harder than any other content we have so far in Phase 4.
From the
Yes,
boss,
correct.
because if
The
the reach the boss, he heals. That's why he wants some distance.
So
So
every
if the
melee,
shade would reach him, he would basically go to full health
yeah,
every time.
absolutely. Every melee has to watch the percentage. I'm already counting. Likely, do you want to take over counting? Did you see what's up, or
I
Not really.
did not see at all what
okay?
you need to
I will
count.
count then. No problem.
And
I
there's
will
a
count.
shadow effect at his feet.
It's
Yes.
every 25%. Yes. Thank you. You were
Shot.
saying something?
You can also count the breath every second
No,
breath.
there's
turn
a
him
shadow
around.
effect at his feet every time he does shadow bolts.
That's correct. Yeah, I could count that. That would be 1, 2. But then if we make a mistake, then there's no way to come back. Yeah, cool. And also,
Just like-
shadow, the breaths are not 10 seconds, like they're 10 to 12 or something. It will out of sync eventually. All right, he's back up online. We're pulling in 30 seconds. One more try at least. If this goes flawlessly, then we go on the live server. If this does not go flawlessly, we discuss.
Remember
Same
to
time?
pre-pot your shadow protection potion, cooldown clear.
Yeah, cooldown clear tanks. You need that shield wall. Quasi, were you able to Petri and
No, I just survived.
just survive? Oh, well, I mean, he hurts. As you've seen, you fell down to 2,000. Okay, pulling in 10 seconds.
And 15k health.
Still paper.
Pulling in 5. And whenever tank is ready. One. 2. 3. 4 swap. 1. 2.
Melee pay attention to HP. Be
Melee
ready to
out.
zoom away. Melee out.
3.
And shield wall.
Shield wall rotate. Shield rotate. Good. Perfect. Yeah. We must turn on the 1 essentially. That was a great rotation, but just in the nick of time.
Yeah, we
This
should
is,
just run through him. It turns way quicker.
yeah, this is 3 now or 2. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I think we can do one more.
Hold on.
Turn him. This was 1. 2. 3. 4 turn. Nice. 1.
Healers in the middle spread out. You get and hit everyone at the same time by the cloud.
2.
Melee out.
3. Rotate preemptively. Shield wall. 4. Nice. Great. Perfect. That was a good rotation. 1. No, this was 1 now.
Grab content.
2. 3.
I can taunt him. I've got optional.
Rotate. This was 1 actually. 2. Oh, someone pulled threat. Stop all DPS. Reposition, please. This is 4. Rotate. Rotate 160. Rotate immediately. 1. I don't know what's happening. I don't know which count we are on. Healers beware. This is 1 now. Okay. 2.
I don't have a shield wall. Grob, can you take over? Take over.
Melee
3.
be ready to move out.
Stop
you
damage. Stop
still
Melee
have
out.
stats.
Melee out.
Stop damage.
4. Rotate.
You know shield wall now.
Grab shield wall. Perfect time. Nice. This was a great swap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There-
Shouldn't.
There's one spirit coming.
Poison's going to nade.
Rotate after the next
Yep.
one. Rotate now. This was 1.
Okay, I'm taunting.
Taunt.
2.
Okay, we put
3. 4. Rotate.
that was 1, right?
And that was 1 apparently. Yeah, I missed 1 somehow. 2.
2.
3.
Healer's running very dry now. But
It's not.
was
Third. Third.
It's fine.
I'm sleeping.
He's dead.
Nice. I think that was rather clean, but someone pulled threat. Who pulled threat?
It went back to
I
tanky.
got somehow. I don't know. How
So
that
you
happened.
continued attacking then. we know
I
that you
was
have.
like out of range.
Maybe he
Interesting.
did fixate, not a taunt.
All right, thanks. What do you think? Do we need another try? This is for you. I think everyone else did a great job. You did a great job as well,
Think
but
we
this is.
could
We could do one
also
more, right?
could do if I just shield wall on the first transition, I can just be out of the fight and do calls.
But then you still need to swap for the burst, right?
Well, that depends if they get too many stacks or not. But if everything goes right, I don't need to go back.
Okay.
Also, when we call for stop damage at 26% because we need a second to turn him or whatever. DPS need to stop. There were so many frostbolts going off and 100 arrows.
Switching over.
So are we doing it again? Going to live?
So
let's do again.
Do again. Okay, let's do it one more time. So one thing I would like to, in an ideal world, what would happen is that, as Gun was saying, we stop DPS, all DPS at 30% or 55%, 5% before transition, to ensure we both have a shield wall tank, and we have the position of the boss, because we want to transition on the 1 or on the 2 is fine as well. We transition on the 4, we take up to 2,000 damage raid wide, which we can avoid. Right. 50 minutes world buffs, that's fine. We can do it without all the buffs. I'm respawning now. Move away if you are too close.
Honestly, it's probably good to test it without all of the world buffs, like all the stuff that you wouldn't have on live.
True.
We have it on live.
Although I gave only stuff that is possible to get, and I hope everyone still has Darmal tribute buffs and so on.
Yeah.
Fresh kings?
No.
I need fresh kings.
Okay, pulling in 10 seconds. Last try if everything goes well, and then on the live server for the first time. I'm excited. Thank you. Let's do it.
Don't forget to cooldown clear, shadow protection potion ups.
Let's do. 3. 4 turn. Nice. 1. That was 0. Sorry. This is 1 now.
And we stop DPS here.
2. 3. Don't transition yet. Stop all DPS. Stop all DPS.
Okay, I'm taunting.
4. Rotate. Shield wall.
Oh, I shield.
Swap.
Oh shit! I
just
took it
stunned
from
it.
you. I'll just
Finish
go
him,
sleep.
finish him. Okay, not perfect.
That should be
Position
number
is
3.
and tanky did not have shield wall, it seems like.
It ran out,
It's running out, okay.
and I was
What's
able
what
to
direction?
pitch
What
it.
direction? Is this
I
right?
don't think it's the right direction. It's all right. It's good. It's good. It's 1. 2. No, this is 1. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, rotate now.
That was 1.
Yeah.
That's 2.
2. 3.
Grab taunt
4. Rotate.
and rotate.
I'm sleeping.
Rotate. Nice. Finish him off. Shield wall, grab.
Running already.
1. 2. 3. 4. Rotate. This is a good transition. Well done. We do not have a shield wall for the next one. 1.
I can do it.
Okay.
Taunt gone.
2.
Something.
3. 4. Rotate. Good. 1. 2.
Call out the shield wall. I don't have timer or.
Not yet. 3. 4. Rotate.
Rotate.
And shield wall in 2 seconds. Finish him off. 1. Shield wall now.
Wall now.
2. 3. 4. Rotate.
Grab taunt.
1.
Yes,
When
that
melee
was-
out, you can stack on each other. That's fine. Doesn't matter. 2. 3. Oh, turn. That was I missed a few. Turn. Turn now. That was 2 now. 3. 4. Turn. 1. No, that was 0. I don't know what happened there on the count.
When you turn him, just run through him. If you run like around slowly, you're gonna have all of the melees get tail swap.
Okay, that was pretty clean. What do you guys think? Thanks. Are you ready?
I'm up for it.
I guess. Yeah, just for the first transition, don't taunt off me. Leave it.
Yeah.
Okay. Counting needs some work. Murasaki, I'm doing the best I can. If you think I will improve in 3 times. Are you just? All right. Well, let's log into the live server then. See you soon there. It's gonna be
And by
fun.
the
And
way,
when you
I
are logged
was
in, you
able to
can
patch
use
him.
your shadow protection potion.
Yeah.
What
What was that? Thank you.
I was able to Petri while stunned.
Okay, that's good to know. So if a tank is without a shield wall, do Petri, do preserve yourself. He can. He has a thrash, 1 extra attack, so double attack essentially. Sometimes, and which means that if it's crit, you don't have a shield wall, so maybe 4,000 or 5,000 hit points. Okay, so it's better to preserve yourself, and maybe it goes on another tank because another tank should still be second on threat. Then you risk dying. Right. Tarkaja, you had your Warlock in Orgrimmar? Oh, sorry, in Asheville?
No, because you said we will basically travel there.
Okay, so who is in Orgrimmar? I know my Warlock is in Orgrimmar. We are flying there.
I am, and I will move soon.
Excellent. Everyone who is from Horde can get there easily.
Do we want to get a portal otherwise and just run to Ashenvale through Orgrimmar? The back door gate is just a few guards. There's a full raid. We can just heal if someone gets
I don't
aced.
know. I think summoning will be faster.
Just saying this time he's on the platform, not in front of the platform.
Oh, on top?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. I remember him being on the bottom. Okay.
No, I know him on top. Just saying.
Okay, so we'll drag him down, which means our initial counting will be harder. Maybe we'll eat a few shadow bolts, but we can't really fight him up there.
Yep.
Who is the party leader right now? Zangeli, could you pass leader to Shard? Thank you very much.
So we're headed to Killamdor?
We are heading to Ashenvale.
Ashenville.
If you have any form of performance boosters, particularly hit points, but also anything else, now would be the time to use it, because this is objectively the most difficult encounter in Phase 4. So you've been saying saving something. You're not saving it for Kel'Thuzad. Use it now. You only have 1 GSPP. I think I will have a few extra to trade.
Did anyone pay attention to how long the fight lasted on PTR? 3 minutes? 4 minutes?
Yeah, about 3 minutes.
So you want to at least have 2 Shadow Protection Potions, 1 pre-potted, 1 to use mid-fight.
That is true.
And DPS, if we drop low from Shadow Bolt volleys, you can always bandage yourself as well if you notice the healer running low on mana. Especially as we have sometimes when we stop DPS. That's the perfect downtime to bandage yourself.
Oh, I thought you said banish yourself, and I was very confused.
Yeah.
That's called Petri.
I heard that as well, and I was
Banish yourself
wondering.
for 1 minute.
Remember, speaking of Petri, if we do have to Petri out, remember, this is not like an instance. You cannot leave group and Petri or something like that. This will not work. The only thing that will work is Petri Alta 4. Okay. Running away from the boss doesn't work either, because those shadow bolts will get you.
Well, the important thing about that is that if you Petri and Alt F4, you have to make sure that you do it somewhere where when you log back in, you're not going to get instantly killed.
We will organize a rescue party then. Don't worry about your position. We will organize a rescue party to rescue everyone separately. So in case of emergency, don't think about where you're logging off. Just Petri Alta 4. This is guaranteed to be safe. And then we'll figure out how we rescue your character at a later time. Gun gave you assist. Could you sort out the groups, please?
Can you move your taxi a little bit more to the east?
I have lucky rocket clusters if we want to use a launcher for this.
Yes, we will be using that, and I have that as well. I suppose we can use yours if you like.
Yeah, I only have 3. So.
Oh wait. So do you have just the launcher, or do you have do you have the rocket or the launcher, or both?
I only have some of the clusters.
Okay, I have the launcher. The
rockets.
launcher is important. Yeah. Okay. So I'll place the on the thing on the ground, and then you throw it in.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
All the tanks have a sensor?
I don't think Grob does.
So Grob, be very careful with your shield wall.
I'm not sure Tank has one on them either. I got the sensor.
I do.
Okay.
Summons will be in full swing in a few seconds.
Working on it already.
This is a very good fight to use the Mage Blood Potion, healers and casters.
Yeah, that's a good point. Could I get one?
I only have one with me on the Mage.
Thank you very much. Right, I have GSPP for one person. The first person to trade Nether Shard can get their GSPP traded. Oh, we're summoning the same person. Likely. My bad.
Yeah, execute. They're coming on the warrior or the warlock?
The warlock.
Okay.
Yeah, Warlock's no Curse of Recklessness on this.
Oh, really? Because I have a Curse of Recklessness, the boss?
No. Because if so, if everything goes well, yeah, you could Reckless this in theory. But if the tank doesn't manage to shield wall in time, then there's no defenses for 5 seconds, right? No healing for 5 seconds. So Recklessness increases damage against it.
Alright.
Didn't do many
So I
things.
will Shadow instead.
Yep. On the paladin, more healing for sure.
Do we want Dampen Magic on the raid or not, as it will make the potions last longer, as we don't really rely that much on the raid being healed, right?
Can do it.
That's a good idea. Yeah,
It
I like
will
that.
reduce it a bit.
Yeah, I like that.
I have the improved Dampen Magic, so I can do it a bit before we start.
That's good.
After trash has been cleared out.
Yeah. More 1, 2, 3s in the chat. Summons are available.
Does someone has one big mana potion?
I can
I
give
do
you a
have
mana
a few,
potion.
yeah.
Just in case I need it.
No more summons. Everyone's here. Survival. I don't know. Improved art and magic after all.
That's a good trade. 3 old skulls and 3 coal for 1 mana potion.
Okay, last summons from me are stunning out. And now we do this. Okay, groups are sorted. Shadow resistance, shadow protection on everyone. Buffs will go out. Paladin's concentration aura, unless Ivan Warrior devotion, and the Beardo also devotion.
Which one did you want me to do, Ashbringer?
Everyone should be doing devotion, as we will be having shadow protection up, I suppose.
No, concentration.
Consecration.
Yeah, Ashbringer and Shard concentration, Beardo and Van devotion. And we still have to clear the trash. We still have to do the buffs. Ivan, which buff am I doing?
My bad, I was muted. You can do Kings.
Kings, okay, thank you. Let's do the buffs. And we'll clear these trash. We do have a Hibernate. So we'll use a Hibernate on the Oracle. Keep it hibernated, it deals the most damage.
Okay.
Now remember, the Bowguard has a knockback. There's 2 Bowguards here. And it's an AoE knockback. So we must if you're in melee range of the bogard, make sure there's no dragons behind you or in front of you. Okay.
And
So
we
we see this
just
one.
give this back.
Yeah, we can skip this back. We can skip this back. Sure. Let's do the next one. Two tree warders. The next one. Tree warders don't really do much. Firework after we clear these. All right.
We've got more space to fight over here, it feels like. We're further away from the other packs.
Yeah. Group 6 still needs stamina, intellect. Nature protection is needed. Yeah, everyone will drink nature protection potions just in case they're standing in front of a breath. Because again, maybe we will not need it, but this is the most dangerous fight. We will use all of the consumables we can reasonably use to make sure it goes our way.
Ship 50G.
Would
All right,
anyone
thank
happen
you.
to have a extra nature protection potion? I don't have it myself.
I can trade you.
You mean a shadow protection, not a nature protection?
Shot called nature for the breath.
Yes, everyone needs both nature and shadow running.
Thank you, guys. I got one. I'll pre-pot it
Right,
after the dragons because these do nature damage. Don't use it yet.
Yes, Phantom is coming slowly. We'll have to wait for it to pass. What does Phantom do? I forgot, but I remember these not being dangerous. I'll just check.
One of them sleeps and mind controls, and the other one I think splits.
Mind
Something like
control is I think mind control is on another island in Perilous. Let me
but
check.
that would be the
So
most
this one
dangerous.
does like corrosive acid, and he summons a phantom illusion.
They all do corrosive acid breaths.
But he splits.
Phantom, no, Phantom does nothing. I got nothing on him.
My mouse over thing says he summons a phantom illusion.
Never seen it happen in the 3 sources I had. But yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know what the other one is. Dreamstalker. Dreamstalker has a sleep. Yeah, whatever. Okay, ready to pull. So just sleep the Oracle, kill Skull and Cross. Let's do this. Sleep.
Someone is
spam.
attacking triangle.
Just
On
spam sleep.
Shiva multi-shots.
I yet state that the fucking hunter pet breaks that.
Yeah, it did look like it might have been hunter damage.
Beardo relog still.
Yeah, Beardo can relog after we kill this. We move to the right side.
Doing this pack as well, or what?
Yeah, on the right for sure. It's rather close.
For the tail swipe knockback potential.
So Oracle sleep. Remember knockback. So don't stand in this area, like in this corner, not to the middle, even if you're melee. Yeah, if you're melee, still make sure your back is no dragons. Let's go.
Talking to 3. Watch out.
What's that?
Oh, he does believe that there's also a knocker, or a big knockback. So I got the to the 3.
Exactly.
I needed to parkour my way out.
All right, Phantom next, just coming up. So maybe it will be some illusions, maybe not. Just don't stand in front of him. Any
And
ads, kill him.
just in case of mind control, no cleaving. May just be ready to sheep if a mind control goes off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there should be mind control. Every dragon has one ability. This one I couldn't find an ability, so reported as having no abilities. besides the breath. So if he has any illusions, they're cast super duper rarely.
I think we're gonna drop a campfire Beardo before doing the boss.
Yeah. Dreamstalker next has a sleep. Just shoot at him and pull him down.
Don't you want to wait for rage?
We could. Sure. Yeah. Okay.
We'll
I see.
still probably
Rage
wait.
mob.
Yeah. Let's place a campfire then. All right. I agree.
Dropping a campfire.
All the buffs that you have.
Campfire
I'm
on
placing
Skull.
everyone gather around Skull because we're placing rockets right now. Looking for it in my backpack. There we go. Placing the rocket cluster launcher. Everyone is here. Zoki, Liana, come on. Come to Skull. Okay.
Oh god, I can't even see the
So,
launcher.
just
Okay.
click on the rockets. Click on the rockets.
Okay,
Automatically.
using the rockets.
Hey.
Okay.
So he will shoot to the, what did we say? To his left first, right? So I
Yes,
think he
approach
approaches
from the left.
from here when he comes down. Do we hunter pull this? Hunter pet pull?
Hunter, yeah, exactly. Hunter pet pull the dragon. That's how we're gonna do it. But for Dreamstalker, doesn't matter. So everyone reclaim your powers now. Reclaim your stored powers. Free pots. Last fall for all those food buffs and so on.
Still doing dump and medic on people.
Okay.
I'm
you
missing
have
it in
done.
group 1. Do not do dump and medic on any of the tanks.
I
Alright,
can
guys, so-
shoot it anyway.
Focus, focus. This is the hardest encounter you have ever done.
That I don't think.
Oh, the sleep is AoE. I see. That I did not make a note about. Okay. Are we ready to pull everyone? Any final?
The heal is spread out. So they don't get slapped at everyone at the same time.
And every healer should also actually everyone don't stand in your current spot because he will be approaching from the front, so don't get frontal breathed immediately. Okay, we'll have to approach, mount up and approach from slightly further away.
Do we land a sight behind the pillars? Will that shield us from the breath?
Which hunter pet pulls should be going out soon.
All right. Alvina, would you like to? Did we see Alvina's pet going out? All right. Good luck, everyone. Comms clear. Tanks, myself counting. Have fun.
That's a pretty slow bird.
Send the pet Alvina, I think. He's engaged.
All
Okay,
right.
he's coming. You should attack
That's
him in
one.
10 seconds.
That's 2.
What?
That's 3.
All right. I'm taking over counting. 4, turn.
Easy on DPS, guys.
1. 2. 3. Turn now. This was 1.
Melee stop DPS.
2. Shield wall. 3. Turn immediately after you run out. 4. Turn.
Tom gun.
Yep, something.
Kill the wisps.
1. Oh, this was 0.
Counter resist. Stay in for 5 seconds.
1. 2.
Counter again. It's on me.
Use
3.
mana consumables early on in this fight.
4 and turn. This was 1. No, this was no, this was good. It was 0. 1. 2. Slow DPS. Slow DPS. 3, we need to turn him. 4, turn. Nuke him. Shield wall now.
Shield wall.
1. 2. That's great shield wall. Perfect transition again. 1 more. This was 3 or 4, not sure. Let's see. Turn now. This was all good.
That was 4.
Yeah, Wolf was 4. 1. Turn more. Turn more. Tanky. Turn slightly more. This one. This way. Yeah. 2. Good. All good. Stop. 3.
Grab content.
4. Turn.
Build DPS. Melee out.
No, kill. Nuke now. Nuke now. Shield wall now. Shield wall now. Shield wall.
Cloud on
Nice.
the tanks.
Perfect. Now just kill him.
After he's
this
dead,
is-
keep healing.
And
Turn,
don't go
turn,
go taunt.
Turn.
I'm
Turn.
gonna
Turn.
go in a few seconds.
Turn. This was 5. This was 1 now.
I'm going to taunt.
2. 3. 4. Turn now. Turn.
Keep healing the tanks.
1. Hey guys. Hey, well done.
No helmet. No helmet.
No helmet? Oh, well, I mean, you can't win every time, right?
We need to do them again next week.
Place your buffs in the campfire. And Ashbringer, what do we have?
Let's see.
Okay, Sharon,
Well
look
done,
at my
everyone.
health.
That was super clean.
Green screen before we do
Sharon,
loads.
Sharon, look at my health.
Look at your health. 21,000. What?
Did you say print screen first?
I
Print
think
screen,
we
print screen.
wanted to roll out these Nightmare Engulfed objects.
These are primarily going to the tanks for nature resistance, but then they're available for everyone who is looking for
Free
nature.
and tanky have it.
Oh, but do we need another tank? So, Grob, you're currently off tanking a lot. Would you want nature resistance? Would you like to off tank in AQ as well? So, in that case, you should say need, and you will get heat for this. Are you okay for this? Are you okay with this? Getting heat for the ring?
Just give him 0 heat, man. It's yeah, just give it to Grob.
All right. Grob gets the Nightmare Engulfed object. Now, next up, we have the belt of. Well, Ashbringer, I'll let you do this. I'm taking over your.
Belt of Nature Resistance.
Ashbringer, what's the next item?
Sorry, was
What's the next item that we are distributing? Could you raid warning it? Belt of the Dark Bog. Lots of nature resistance on this belt. Pretty solid. I will greed for the nature resist.
I mean, while we are here, might as well do a Surugos.
Yeah, I suppose we can do a zero ghost after this. Definitely. Yeah, but there's no, if you want to go, you could. We already had a highlight of the last few months, I think. Okay, so all greeds. Let's roll for the greeds. Let's roll for the belt, everyone. 94. That's a solid roll. All right. Looks like I won the belt. Thank you very much. Trans Stone held an offhand. Really good offhand.
It's not as good as Nefet.
Okay.
Also not as good as the CG one.
Yeah, well, DG is very contested for sure. Yeah, not the best. Agreed. But hey, not everyone can be a winner in every ZG. So we just have OSs, so you guys can /greed, /roll. That is. And we have 72 with Yaku, finally winning an item.
Best roll ever.
Don't jinx it. Don't say that yet.
Not going to repeat in the future. Okay, so.
I wouldn't have won.
That's great.
Zurigos, don't fuck off now. We want to continue.
What are we doing to Zurigos, or where are we headed next?
If we are here already, so.
Dream scale. What's dream scale for?
Nature resistant mail chest
There's
piece.
only one item.
Yeah, we do have 2 bosses left in CG. We could go straight for a car as well, but we can't bring everyone for that.
I'll be leaving.
Yeah, no problem, Tanky. Thanks for coming. That was great tanking, great leading. Well done.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, good job,
Yeah.
you too, man. See you in AQ.
Oh, we're in phase 5 now, huh?
Well, not yet.
It's
Not
gonna
yet.
be a long time till it releases even.
Yeah, but now we essentially triggered what Niu was waiting for. The last part of the puzzle was just completed.
Well, Lethon is still bugged, so
Can we clear our banks?
Still not revered though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if there's a way for him to just turn on the turn-ins for the war effort quests, that would free up roughly 30 characters of bank space.
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna be done. I remember there were some open discussions. I suppose it's time to bring those back. What happens first? We still have a huge Scarab Lord grind to do as well. So it all depends on what new position in this is. All I know is that AQ neither 20 nor 40 aren't fixed or tested yet. So it's gonna be at least a month and a half before we can step foot on the live server to the AQ.
Windcaller, you have your fucking legendary mace now. You never get any new weapon. Mm-hmm. That you so much wanted. You double main spec on it.
Oh yeah, for sure. 9. You need one for the recipe as well. 4. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we need all the skill books for everyone, or as many as possible with the upgraded spells and whatnot from AQ20 and AQ40.
Indeed.
So it's gonna be a very high priority to try and get those.
Like,
I imagine.
imagine like we'll do Black Molten Core like after Black and Lair, but like not always full runs because we are quite slow.
Just an ingot run. Yeah, then fuck
Yeah.
mining runs and go for ingot runs.
Hmm.
Way more
We
important.
Visibility potion.
we only clear trash to the bridge and then jump down.
Mm-hmm.
But then the dogs are always
then,
enraged.
Then hope the trash resets.
And a hunter pet pulls everything.
Yeah, let's just all the trash hunter can kite, right?
Yeah. All right, we found the Durgos. Nice.
Could be actually, yes.
Oh, if you're an orc.
All right, likely is here. Let's start summoning. 1, 2, 3 is in the chat for a summon.
Aren't there like 2 cloaks on the server now with mace skill?
Yeah, but that's one hand mace skill.
It's only one.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's still in my bank. I have.
But paladins also don't want to use it. They go for crowd pummeler spell power build. I think spell power paladin only gets viable at phase 5. Oh, there's a new one. Invite him. He can
When
play
today's
Resident Evil.
playtime? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't think that beats Sappuccino still, which is at 22 or something.
I
But
mean, I
yeah,
have 28 days playtime on level 60.
Yeah, depends how long you are AFK, right? In between.
Yeah, true.
Pavlovna has not expressed any interest in raiding, so we'll let them decide if they want to come on their own. I've heard bad rumors about this player.
Ivan, what is this frost resistance aura?
I won't say anything.
Liana, could you sort out the groups, please?
Sure.
Thank you. All right. So for those who are doing this for the first time, are there? Yeah, there are a few. There's only a few mechanics you need to know. First of all, if you have,
Sorry, is Murasaki on in for the fight, or just did he have to
No,
go?
I'm skipping this one, sorry.
Sure.
Yep.
Conan Priest, that's fine. Absolutely likely you can. No problem at all. So mage, anyone with a casting ability, that we're like mages, warlocks, shadow priests, whatever. He is a nasty boy. He will spell reflect more often than not. So if you see him sparkling, stop all casting, because it's 100% spell reflect. So you can only kill yourself here, pretty much. He's also immune to all arcane and frost. So as if you're a mage, only fireballs will work. Now, the most important bit is that you have to be around 25 to 30 yards away from him. Not too far, not too close. If you're a hunter with extra large range, don't stand max distance. But don't stand melee either, because he does a Frost Nova type of thing. Unnecessary damage you don't have to take. It's not a lot, but still some. And finally, every 30 seconds or so, he will teleport everyone onto himself. So you'll find yourself on under his feet. And just run out. Just run out to your original spot. You may get dizzy about which way to go. Just don't go to the direction where he's facing. He has a frontal breath, like most dragons. So just return to your original position and continue what you were doing. That is everything. All the strategy you need to know. If you have less than 4,500 health while buffed, drink a frost protection potion. I can trade you none. I have none on this character, it seems like. Oh, I do have some. Never mind. You can trade shard for a frost. No, that's frost oil. I got bamboozled. Sorry, I got bamboozled
I
by
mean, where do you get that stuff?
I'm sure most players here have a frost protection potion. Just trade your nearest friend. And are there any other questions?
Okay, go, judge.
Right.
Yeah, we have places to be.
Crop, you're the second time.
Buffing still. Let's pull in 10 seconds, all right?
Forgot to still have the chicken out.
All right, well, we can go now.
Here's the chicken, prior.
I'm stuck in combat. Okay, there we go. Starting it.
Yep.
Can you mark me and Crop?
Yeah, I can. So nobody goes to Skull or Cross, okay? Grob, could you go to... Okay, so stop casting. Stop casting. You're reflecting at yourself.
Don't mind, this boss is frost damage immune, so you don't want to use frost damage on him.
And return casting.
Well, very heavy resistance, perhaps I should say instead.
Stop casting.
It's still on while he's reflecting.
Yeah, one that works. Reflection over. Go back. You casting. Teleport any time now. Prepare to run back.
Isn't it arcane damage that he's immune to and not frost?
Frost
Just very heavy
300
frost
resistance.
resistance.
300.
Both things are frozen. Chill out.
So true, you could do it, but it's better to just... Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was spicy.
You might as well just spam Scorch.
Windcaller, you may consider stopping attacking after he teleports at red reset. We know how much you like Wind Fury. Stop casting.
Spell effect, stop casting.
If you have big quicks, you kind of know like when he's gonna teleport. But Shard, can you reach?
Spell effect.
But Shard, can you reach 21,000 health?
I don't know how you did that, honestly. I thought that 15k or 60k was the max.
A lot more actually, but
you'll have to tell me your secret.
Life-giving gem and
last time.
Last time.
Yep.
That stacks pretty well.
It stacks multiplicatively.
Taura.
Yes. But yeah, so I used I was in threat gear, so I could have had like 1 or 2k more health.
And here I thought the druids would have more health than warriors. Little did I know.
It's only for 15 seconds. It's like an
Okay.
OC button.
That's a good button to have.
Magic shield is up.
Drop the
You can return casting.
What do we do
drop the
after
one
this,
raid
boss?
not there.
Well, I suppose we could finish ZG if we have 20 players. So after this, while we're splitting the loot, I will put a vote on the sign up on Discord. If you want to finish ZG, vote with a yay.
2 bosses or 3 bosses? 2, right?
Jindo and Hakar are the only ones left.
With the juicy
the
ones,
best ones.
I'm in.
Yep. Very juicy.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm putting up the vote now.
Shit loot.
What is this shit loot?
Okay, yeah, we're voting with a Zug now. I misclicked and now it's too late. Zug is yes, Cross is no.
What's the other item?
The offhand claw of the cat.
Oh, okay. Shit items.
Likely you can need as an alt, but if there is any other non-alt needing, then it will go to them. But this is going to your main character sheet. Burge, however, is the main character and he needs, so it immediately invalidates all that I just said. Probably goes to Burge. Congrats on your new weapon.
Keep voting on Sugarup.
We have 13 players so far. Going for Zul'Gurub, need 7 more. Ashkandar's left claw.
There we go, 16
count me
people.
in there, Shard? I'm doing loot, so I can't react to it.
All right, 17, 3 more.
Just for 2 bosses, come on.
Two more.
17 plus 1.
All right, 19. I think we can do it with 19. The last player, if they join, they join. If they don't, they don't. Let's go ZG.
I have my warlock placed at the meeting stone.
I'm there in 20 seconds.
And unless there's anyone else, I'm relogging to my druid to instruct on Veil.
So nobody wants the claw?
Seeing like
The sniper scope?
Windcaller, why is the
Okay,
question?
just trade me in a sec. The mature dragon seen you. Don't we have a hunter? Is there any hunters that need?
No, it's oh yeah, give it to any new hunter. We have plenty of those in the guild bank, but just give it away freely. Kismet probably doesn't have it. Trollhunter can get it next week or whenever they're ready. I can give them. But hey, if you don't have the leaf, you don't need that either, right?
So DE the fist weapon, right?
Seems like it.
One slot for the group. Someone.
Okay, I'm gonna bring my hunter to ZG. Is that okay?
Sure, I think so. Let me check how many healers we have.
I counted 4 if Yago is DPSing, but 5 if Yago is healing.
I count one less. So Anklan, Ivan, Dunja. Oh, and myself. Yeah, 4. I'm also a healer indeed. Yeah.
Do we need 5?
Then with
Or am I
Shoot and
good
you,
to-
it's 5.
Likely where you at? Slacking?
4 healers is enough, Ashbringer.
Cool, thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
5.
Appreciate
We need 5 for Mandokir and.
Okay, and we just got Mina as well, so we're at 6 healers.
Okay, I can come on whatever. It doesn't matter for me. Well, actually, it matters. I actually like CG. I like the reputation.
I like Paladin buffs.
I also like reputation, but the necklace is
1,
shit.
2, 3 is in the chat when you are ready, and we keep going at it.
Oh, you guys ready to summon?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wow, that was fast. I'm only landing in Gromgol now. I thought my services would be needed.
Slacker.
I just need to hide the evidence. I was on 2 characters
I got
at
you.
once.
I got
Too
your
late.
tape, man.
Already reported.
Already a banhammer on the way.
I mean that's being done now. So
If
caught by
that
new,
starts,
you get a warning.
if that starts getting reported, like summoning people, I'm getting banned with all of you. All right. I will take a stand on this.
It's in the rules. No multi-boxing.
Oh, I'm aware what the rules say. I also have 5 accounts.
Only 5?
Say that again. Have to.
5 accounts.
Sure,
That's how many I have because of the
That's the guild banks stuff. That's hard shores, not yours.
and the war effort.
That's still hard shores.
Gotta
True, but
push the
still.
record button. Wait a second. Can you repeat that?
Sharon said he had 15 accounts.
Windcaller is always recording. We don't have to worry about that.
Wonder if we could actually propose the change for summoning on this, or like on a poll that we would like to be able to summon.
It's actually my brother sitting next to me playing.
Mhm.
That's my cat.
The pine tree excuse. The pine tree excuse. My girlfriend is piloting my hunter, so I'm boosting myself legally.
Image or didn't happen?
There's no way to prove it's not true.
Time to ask ChatGPT to generate a second player in my apartment.
Nice.
Liana, you coming?
What?
Oh yeah, you're coming. Yeah, you're coming. You're on the warlock right now. Someone, never mind.
Yeah, I had to hide the evidence. I brought my mage here to summon.
Realize, yeah. After asking.
Too late.
No, they're not online. They need to be. New needs to find you.
Lian, are you talking about like this?
Hmm?
Exactly like this.
Yeah, let's generate that and send that to New and tell him it's a real thing. Who else needs to summon?
But yeah, so when we're fighting or going to the Temple of Akar, we're going to pull everything down and we're going to fight all the packs downstairs. And have a lot of CC. We're not going to fight upstairs. Because if we do, it's just asking for a disaster.
Troll Hunter is asking if the ZG raid is full. Have you reacted initially? You have not. So unless someone steps out, let's just triple check who's in and who's not, all right? What? On the 19th?
One of them was for Ashbringer, I think.
No, Moon Ranger is already in here.
Mm-hmm.
Just check who's there and who not. If we end up with 19, then sure. I also could
No,
drop.
we have more than we need. Strictly, we already have 20 currently with 2. Okay, Bigley doesn't want to come. That's fine. Thank you, Bigley, for being Bigley always. That means we can bring in Wildfeet or Kismet, or Troll Hunter, I suppose. All hunters. I prefer, since ZG is a catch-up raid, I prefer having people needing gear. Wildfeet, is there anything you need from the last 2 bosses? Loot-wise. Nothing? Would you be okay not raiding? Or do you still need the rep or something?
Don't you need the dagger? Is the question.
Also that, yeah. So I'm just asking, I'm not pressuring, just asking. We already have them.
Oh, okay.
Well, all right. Then Kismet, you're in. And Wildfeet, thank you very much. Great raid today. So here we have our...
Maybe the 200.
What's that?
I think Moon Ranger was gunning for one of the weapons, maybe the 200.
Yeah, Moon Ranger's already in the raid.
Okay.
Okay, so we have our raid, just checking the healers. Yep, 5 healers. Yaku, you can DPS. Actually, 6 healers, never mind. Yeah, Zoki, you can swap as well. Whoever wants to come, that spot is available.
As long as we have 2 mages, we are fine.
Oh, Bigley voted no as well.
We actually don't need to clear those. We can just circle around the other way.
Mina, you can stay Shadow Spect if you like. We have enough healers. But you can Hearthstone and get resummoned. That's also available. Entirely up to you. Alright, so we're not clearing everything. We're going through the left side, but we are clearing everything on the way. Like, I learned my lesson, okay, guys? We're clearing all the trash. All the trash.
You want to kill all the trash anyways with beaches.
Also true. Well, I suggested last time I was here, when we had to Petri out, made no sense whatsoever.
And then 5 minutes later, you said, "Oh, we can skip these berserkers." Like, why do we need to kill them?
I am at fault. I take full responsibility.
We have my fault and at fault.
No
yeah,
survival. We can skip these.
Do you guys remember when we had the double pull yesterday? Almost at the end.
I do remember.
So
Yeah, it was like immediately after you tore Amelia's head off.
Yes.
Okay, Zoki, then you're switching with Wild
No
Feet.
more Wind Fury for warriors.
But yeah, so with but in that pool, I was looking at the VOD on my video, and it wasn't a body pool. One of the hunters shot it.
Let's leave it a secret. Who was it, alright? We don't need any more blame.
I'm not naming any names.
It's all hunters. All the hunters.
Moon Ranger, come to this side over here.
Yeah, we'll do a rebuff because maybe not everyone was there at the Zurgos. Anyway.
Did you not summon me now?
Respecking.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. I'm a bit sleepy. Not paying too much attention.
That's fine.
Apparently.
No firewaters?
I guess Now's the time to go to toilet.
Yeah, but also to get summoned, guys. 1, 2, 3 in the chat to get summoned. Where are you, Kismet?
Taking firewater clear now.
You can have conjured crystal water. It's good enough for you.
Right. Okay. Anyways.
Right, well,
drinking hydro homies.
Bio, it is then. But with people here, we can still start cleaning some trash. All right, so.
Well, hang on a sec. I think are we in 2 different lockouts? Because I don't see shard.
Oh, hello. Yeah, probably because
Shard,
everyone who's in
you need
shard
to
group leave.
out and in.
Yeah, shard group leave. So that's likely survival. Yaku,
No,
you guys were not
It's all the people that weren't here yesterday because
exactly. Just
Yeah,
waiting
throw me
for
the
Yaku
leader.
and likely.
Shard, throw me the leader.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Yeah, so if you don't see Gun in the dungeon with you with a big yellow star on his head, I think that means you need to drop group.
Not drop group, but exit and re-enter.
Oh.
That will be enough. Re-enter now, and you'll be good.
I just heard my name. What you're talking?
Leave the instance and re-enter. You were in my ID, which was fresh. Because I was not here yesterday.
I was
You see
wondering
the
why I
log
was
time.
like buffing people, and I was like, why does it show all these people not in range?
Yeah. Mystery.
So Alvina is asking for a spot.
Is there anyone else who wants to go and take a nap? Now is your chance. Otherwise, Elvina will have to. Oh, Troll Hunter, you don't want to come? You sure? Because you could get some gear, but up to you. Oh, okay. So if you are, yeah, okay. Troll Hunter has to go. Elvina, you're in. So Troll Hunter, Hearthstone. Thanks for coming. Great trade. I think this was was this your first trade, Troll Hunter? This was quite something. So server first, most difficult encounter. You've seen it all today.
It is not the most difficult encounter.
Which one's more difficult?
Not Lathon. He's pretty easy.
Which one? Give me.
I would. From the Nightmare Dragons, I would say Terra is always more shitty.
Yeah, in general, just of all the encounters available to us now, which one would you say is more difficult?
Okay, we are all here.
Just dragons?
No, all of them. Like
Killing the
Molten Core,
trash
Black
before
Mirror, whatever.
GG trash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're missing kings and hunters and mages.
Could I get assist as well? I would reorder the groups a little bit. Broodlord?
Yeah, I would say Broodlord is pretty tough.
But Broodlord is a mass fight. As long as you have enough armor and health, you're good.
But it's also part of the encounter, the gauntlet leading up to the boss.
Maybe.
I always wondered how they
But no one-
approached that fight back in the day.
Everyone is here. So let's start clearing. Priest, I suggest. I suggest doing this differently. Priest dies first. It has a fear ability. If we sheep it, it will have fear off cooldown when we undo it.
Windcaller, can you ask me again after the raid? I will forget, but I will talk you through.
All right, you ready to play? Let's go.
Shipping?
Yeah, Liana is on moon at all times.
But overall, the easiest way to get there is just raid AQ 20.
When we get something like Biju or coin, everyone is feel free to need. It's Master Luther now. Sorry about that. I will change that.
Yeah, this is my bronze.
Ashbringer, Moon Ranger, you have Master Luther on. Could you Master Loot this priest? All right, I'm changing Blue Boot now. I'm not the leader. Gunhilder, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I dropped it there yesterday.
Yeah, Grog, so you just take the skull, I'll take the rest. And you face them away, or the skull away. I'm running.
Yeah, face them away. Face them away. Can we sheep the Berserker that's coming? No, we don't need to sheep. Never mind. We'll kill everything here before it comes.
Telling you, that's the offhand.
There is no enemies beside the Crocolisk below us, so that's the closest one as well.
Is there an option for
That is
salvation?
reachable.
What's the situation, Jakub?
Salvation or something?
I still didn't catch that. Oh, salvation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on shamans. That does make sense.
Yeah, then drop the wisdom, I guess. Yeah, that's better.
Might as well clear this.
Yes, we're clearing everything, as I said. The right side, freeze dice first.
It's from the offhand, 14 extra spell damage.
Jag går upp Björn the skulls. I'm taking the trash.
We have a patrol upcoming. I will pull it. There's another patrol. Could we shoot at the priest and kill it? Oh, nice distract.
Could I get some fresh water, please?
Right, Liana.
All right.
There was a berserker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
you
clear it
pee in the
down. There
water,
should
no
be one
thank
more
you.
patrol, right? There should be one more berserker somewhere.
It's on the left.
Ah,
It
yeah, I
stays
see.
there.
We could clear this pack here.
No, it's coming now. The star is coming. Let's just pull star shooting, and it should be.
You should run uphill.
Rainy, you don't want to be close to that one.
All right, that's all the patrols, I think. Now we go
Let's just see. No.
upstairs. Right, so I'll explain these pools. These are kind of interesting. So, Bird, you'll have to polymorph, not this first one. I will consecrate. Is that the plan here?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going into the left side now.
There was nothing. No on this one.
So I know people have been asking me if they can tag along on the trash ones. I'll try to announce when I will be doing it, so people can know when to be logged in if they want to join and leech the reputation from the mobs.
Now the next ones are much more important. We have Diamond coming up as well, so we'll wait a little bit. But Liana sheeps Moon, Burge, you sheep Square on pull. Every melee single, everyone essentially kills Skull first, and then you can AoE the rest of the mistresses. Now we kill these in the middle. So this Skull Slave has to die first, but mages, you sheep first.
Moving up
I
to
hope that's clear, Bird. You're right. You're sheeping Square. Everyone kills Skull. I'm pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Now. Oh, pull. Liana going very hard with the DPS. My consecration cannot hold that.
I just wanted to soak the curse.
Use the holy water.
There's the dangerous
that's
curse.
smart.
Breaking Square.
Need help to the curse here, Birch?
And breaking Moon.
Who did the Sat of Mercy go to, by the way?
Oh, that's a good question. Shoop. Oh, nice. Congrats, Shoop. I would have needed that so hard. Okay, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why is there so much need on the green items again?
Go to disenchant unless you actually need them. Unless you're gonna wear them. It also means that disenchants for your fresh items are very cheap on the guild rank. right?
I got extremely poisoned by the snakes, so my vision is fucking bomb.
I see. We have to wait a little bit. Or I suppose we can clear the right side first, not to wait for these guys stop here, right? Yeah, we can go to the right side. Go to the right side.
They dancing.
They dancing, yeah, but
You're talking about
pulling in 5. No, these I marked the polymorphs already. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deeper shard, please. Thank you.
shooting the circle. Counterspell, please. Kill at the
that's a
range,
double one.
breaking the moon.
Ooh.
All right. I think Diamond will move. Yeah, they're moving. We'll kill this 4-pack first next to the Cauldron. So I'll explain the strategy now. Liana, you okay doing the skellies?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Pulling. So everyone ignore the skellies. Liana will kill them. Now, no decurses are allowed on the actual boss fight. So Bird, do not decurse anyone. Okay, curses are beneficial. The boss will curse a random player every now and then, and only that player will be able to see ads. And if you are cursed yourself, you must prioritize killing the ads, because the only way to die here, I would say, is if we don't kill ads fast enough. Before this, I don't know if this was fixed. I remember reporting it, but I don't know if it's fixed. The ads were vulnerable to AoE, so that's why they were dying quickly, quickly than intended. It may be harder today. Pulling in 3, 2, 1, now. So effectively, you must kill the spirits, the shades, if you are cursed, and only if there is no other shades alive anywhere, may you return to DPSing the boss as long as you're cursed.
Breaking the square.
The curse wears off in 20 seconds. So it's not gonna be forever. Just only during that time. And Diamond is coming back. Finally. Other thing to know for those in for the first time is the totems. The boss will spawn totems rather often. There's 2 types of totems. One is a healing totem, and the other one is a mind control totem. Both have to die quickly, so prioritize killing totems with instant abilities. They don't have that much health, 1 or 4,000. But if there's 2 totems at the same time, prioritize the mind control totem, of course. Speaking of mind control, no 2-handers for melee with I don't win collar. 1-handers only, please. Well, it's a mind control. What do you expect? Yeah, should have realized it sooner, maybe. Yeah, but you should also be aware yourself that if there's a mind control effect, you should be doing that. Okay. Are there any other questions? I don't hear any questions. That's
10
great.
seconds for full buffs.
Perfect. We're calling them immediately afterwards.
And Grob, you're just DPSing here.
Yeah, you DPSing, but gun may get polymorphed. I will dispel it immediately, but just be aware.
Just DPSing the Starker stance then.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we ready?
Let's go. Yep.
Dark Center should me. Kill the totems.
Bring what totem? Kill the totem.
Kill the totems. I'm MC, no. I think it might be bugged. It is still resetting threat completely on MC.
We'll figure it out later, all right? I'm recording. Kill the totem.
Text again. Or maybe he's just it, I don't know.
All right, well done. Master Looter, anyone? Pass on everything, please. Pass on everything. Only Moon Ranger needs. Again, we'll split the loot after we kill Hakar.
You can always remove your better item and still use them, win color.
Let's polymorph the Blood Drinker, shall we?
Okay,
No pile, please. All right. So, Gun, you have to run into the Shadow Hunter, right? You'll run in.
Grob is on the skull. I'll take the cross.
All right. So, Grob, you just run in. You don't shoot. You run in. Pulling in 5, 4, 3.
Wait, Grob is not
Waiting.
here.
Oh, Grob just
There he is.
appeared. Try not to break polymorph if you can. That was an entrance. That was someone pulling threat from range. Okay. I don't think we need to kill this spec, right? We can all just scoot through.
Be very careful on the next section of the dungeon, everyone.
Yeah, we'll just have a hunter pull all the packs, and we'll polymorph on the stairs here. Crocs first. Oh, okay.
Always crooks.
More space to run away from a car if it goes
There are
wrong.
a few mobs, and like we're going to
Free
fight
rep.
everything down here until a car.
Ooh, that's mine. Did the ring drop from the trash?
I don't think so.
The epic attack bow ring?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't know there was one. NZG? Is it zone specific?
Yeah, it's, I think, even from this
Oh,
berserk.
that's a zone specific item. Speaking of, could go to the guild bank. This is a very good stuff.
It
I'll
looks
need
good.
it.
Style points plus 5.
But if you could use it now, feel free to need for sure. It's like it's not good for you.
Okay, I'm pulling this pack on the right down now. So let's just hide
Okay.
here.
We need
I do the
fortitudes anyways.
Gun is jumping down.
Okay, I'm feared upstairs.
Uh-oh.
I'll blizzard on you and pull them off you.
I got you. I got you.
I'm sorry, is triangle hibernate?
Yes, and I'll take the cross, grab your skull. Oh, never mind. Someone break something.
Yeah.
Next time, please try and trap and hibernate slightly further away,
I
so
got
closer to us.
feared when I was jumping down.
Yeah, I know. But let's have the hunter pull. Okay, hunter with a pet, with the beast, out of the beast. I'm breaking.
It's only
Yeah.
9,000 red.
Sometimes.
But I think there is a bug on these Sons of a Cars.
Didn't you get the dagger badge? You don't need that staff then?
He
Oh, yeah.
traded it to me. He gave it to me.
Okay. Bug you say? All right. Hunter,
I
pull.
was saying I think there is a bug with the Sons of a Cars. Like when you kill them the first time, they respawn quickly. Pull it quick, back, quick. There's another
Run
pack
back.
coming.
Keep running.
Break the unmark. If it's too close, it might chain.
Yeah, as I said, guys, please
Just on the
put your
stairs.
traps on these stairs, not anywhere else. Okay, on these big stairs. And sheeps and hibernians also on these stairs. There's plenty of time for them to go down these stairs before they reach us.
Yeah, me and I get fear words out on me and Grop for this. Closer to us.
Yeah, I misunderstood you earlier. I thought you meant you wanted them trapped further back up on the temple.
Nope.
Yeah,
Sorry
I
about
don't
that.
think I was. I think I wasn't clear. Sorry.
If we trap them too far away,
They can chain pull other stuff. No, it makes sense. I just misunderstood it.
All right. So what do we have? Blood Priest, Headhunter, just 2 Soulflayers. I think. Yeah. Well, if you can shoot now, we can polymorph as we go. But if we shot, good.
Back.
And polymorph now.
Moving the
Start
button.
doing polymorphs and everything else, and just
Moving it a
kill
little
them
bit closer.
with remains.
Yeah, just kill the square.
Skull.
Skull, yeah.
Cross.
Skull
Nice.
not
That was a good pull. Breaking triangle. Oh, one broke. One sound.
Moving the sheep a little bit further to us.
There's no more patrol on the far side. It's only a small son of a car, so we're
It's a
fine.
small one. I just saw something coming.
Yeah.
Let's go over the moon. I'll pull it down at fears. Okay. Let's drag the. We don't want to fight the Soulflayers up here. Just pull them all the way down. And then we have one more big pack.
Yep. Same pack. We'll fight him here as well.
There is a
Just
Witch Doctor, a priest.
Kill priest first, then. Okay. Is it a blood priest or just a priest?
Priest. And
Okay,
two
kill priest
champions.
first. Priest the skull. All the time.
Okay, we need to wait like 2 minutes. Yeah, they're going down. But there's also 3 fear mobs, so let's just have triple traps on the stairs. You have hibernate and some sheeps, so yeah, we can just take it slowly. And we will break the sheeps first. No, break the ice traps first, and then sheeps, and then hibernates.
So for those doing Hakar for the first time, I'll briefly explain the strategy. Don't stack with anyone. He does a corrupt blood cast. So 6 yards minimum, just like Onyxia or others. But now we're going, so finish later. And start doing your things.
Every trap broke.
Okay. Skull first, though. Skull first.
Okay.
But he's immune.
Now he is immune. And he feared. So that's the worst case scenario. Already happened. We survived. Yeah, champion doesn't matter.
Might as well kill it after this.
Well, there's only 2 champions that remain, so yeah.
No, there's 2 more upstairs.
Yeah, but those that are currently free. Breaking. Okay, we broke triangle already. That was a great shot. Right, so going back to the strategy, this is the last trash. So one is don't stack up. If you're melee, boss has a huge hitbox. Just don't stand in front. Tanks will get mind controlled often, so Burge, spam polymorph on tanks. Okay, so until you can confirm that you have polymorphed the tank successfully.
Careful with
Just
ghost.
go to the left. We want to leave one side clear, so we have the circle for the mid fight.
Last trash? Yeah, this is Son of Power, the last trash. We'll kill.
And I think personally I'll unboon for this. And
Sure.
Mina, Anklan, and Dunja, if I get mind control, then she do not dispel me.
Yeah, only paladins dispel.
You will only purge my buffs.
Yeah, only paladins dispel here, unless it's this poison. Speaking of this poison, the second mechanic to be aware of, there's only two mechanics, all right? So this is one,
And we need to like
don't
drink
stay spread.
We need to drink and eat up before we pull it, so don't pull the circle.
Yeah.
Birch, can you buff group 2, please? With mage buff?
I'm
it's
missing
already buffed.
fortitude on survival.
The other mechanic is that 90 seconds after we start the fight, Polyson, and no, yeah, we will polymorph him, but not yet. Oh, hibernated. Yeah, actually, hibernate is better than polymorph because that leaves more polymorphs for the tanks. So let's have it hibernated with Shoop. We have more than necessary healers anyway. So Shoop, you are hibernating. It.
Verifying, hibernating.
Hibernating,
The
yeah.
quintessential druid tasks.
Yeah. So
It's the
second
only thing you
mechanic.
can do.
Second mechanic, 90 seconds after we start the fight, he will stun everyone for 8 seconds and drain our blood. Doesn't deal much damage, but he heals himself. If we do not have our blood poisoned. So what we will do, this circle, which we will pull shortly, he will be kept hibernated, do not attack it, but 70 seconds after we pull, we will kill it. Step into the poison, which lasts 10 seconds. So step into the pool, you can pull circle, and Shoop, you can hibernate.
Okay. Well, he'll get trapped. I'll take over hibernating him, I guess, when the trap wears off.
And essentially, you have to get poisoned. Do not dispel poison. Only after he stuns us and drains our poisoned blood, which will make him not heal. That is all the strategy there is. Stay spread, polymorph the tanks, and get poisoned once there's a call for it. Yeah, max range from tanks, absolutely. If you can afford it. Any questions before we begin?
Resolute.
Coming up shortly. Pull in 5 seconds.
Okay. Wait, yeah, okay, go on.
I'll assist on tank sheeps as I have no sheep assignment right now.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you are sheeping, yeah. You and Burge are both sheeping. You both. The sooner you can do the sheep, the better.
Yeah, I'm MC. Okay, cancel now. Good.
I'll just
Well, I think I
pre-target the
found
tank
another
and
bug
spam
shot,
sheep.
so a card is supposed to not be tauntable. MC again?
I don't have a countdown for the thing.
Seconds.
No, for the drain blood.
Oh, 35 seconds.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, now tell me, okay. It was too far away. So, very soon we'll start killing the Son of a Car. Okay, let's kill the Son of a Car now.
Yaku, everybody but me and Krop will eat the
Get
poison.
into the poison. Do not remove the poison.
Do not land the poison. Very nice.
But feel free to ice block right after the
No, he's good.
poison ends.
He's good. And you can dispel the poison now, if you like. Great sheeps.
Someone broke that one.
Must be some hunter, am I right? And that is all. Well done. Pass. Oh, pass on this. Hell yeah.
So
Yeah.
Lilith is
Wow.
now?
Actually, oh yeah, I so want this. This is so best in slot.
I don't
With
see
the healing
anything.
gloves drop?
It's Peacekeepers because it's alliance only, right?
What
I
made
don't
of
see
the
it
Hakari?
on the master loot.
Oh, I should have needed
Yeah.
it. My bad.
Oh, did you pass?
I
Everyone
did,
passed.
I
yeah.
can see it
Okay.
on it.
I will just no one take it. No one look the corpse, and you can take it after we roll it out. In the
No, you
meantime, Warblade on the Hakari.
Sharon, you need to knit on it.
Say again?
You need to knit on the gloves or they get disappeared.
What? Should I take it now?
Yeah, take it.
I
Need
can't.
Did you pass on it?
Yeah.
If everybody passes on it, it disappears. You cannot get it.
The fuck?
It is a thing. If it is a faction specific item and the master looter is the other faction, like I cannot give it to you. If everybody
Okay, but it's a
passes,
bug, right? It's a bug. We agree.
you can talk to you can talk to Neo about it.
I will. So let's split it here still.
Okay.
But did everyone pass on it? Otherwise,
Yeah.
grid on it if you still
Yeah,
see
yeah,
it up rolling.
everyone passed. Everyone passed.
Just roll for the
Warblade, roll.
Anybody hasn't greeted or needed on the gloves, greet or need on them, and then you can
Everyone
trade them.
passed. I got told in the chat everyone passed on the
Okay.
gloves.
So that's why the Shaman 40 spell power shoulders never drop, because always Ashbringer is the
Oh, but then
master.
you have to check the corpses going forward.
Then, no. If it is one of them, it will go to the roll vento.
Yeah.
I remember that now. I remember that. Yeah. Didn't realize I would be on the receiving end, you know?
So heading Silithus then.
See you later, man. I'm gonna go make some food.
Yeah, I think I'm
calm
done
down
as
there,
well.
man.
It's 4.5 hours.
Stop
You
slacking.
you don't want it. It is a healing item.
Stop slacking.
A car, probably Sunday raid, right? So
Yeah,
Sunday.
and it is going to shoot.
Just the one need goes to shoot, yeah.
Okay.
All right, and the final one.
I think it's 2 weeks from now, Wind Color.
I need.
And stats
And
along
play.
with that.
It's like
everything else.
No one contesting. Will it go for no hit, the best in slot item for phase 4?
No, you're facing Dolly and his rogue hands,
I see.
sticky fingers.
He's yeah. That's why I can't loot the gloves.
Okay, and shoot, save it for the next Black and Lair.
Okay, Moonranger, let's try one thing. Wait, Gunhilder, could you pass these?
I just did that because I could see it and I still can't loot it.
But wait, you are Alliance as well.
Right.
Yeah, but it's already passed out. Like it's like trying to count the horde players as well, but we can't load on it, so it's just an endless circle of like waiting forever.
I'll do a free for all. Let's try that. Nope.
Been tried before as well.
I see.
But we still have the idol, don't we? We still have the
We
Jindal.
We do.
People
Oh
dropping
yeah,
out.
I forgot that there was other loot.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Good point.
Moonranger, what are you holding from us?
Sorry, I'm slacking.
And Wind Color, I think Darkmoon Fair is in 2 weeks.
Primal Hakari Sash. There we go, Dolly with a quick Atlas loot.
Very solid priest shoulders.
Greed. Oh, we have a greed from Dungeon.
That is the belt, not the shoulders.
Belt.
It is revered for those as well.
All right, 2 greeds slash. Oh, 1 need. Never mind that. Do the greeds want to switch to need instead? Otherwise, goes to Anklan. For the belt. Anklan goes for the belt.
Can you link it?
It's in the chat.
I wasn't in the raid.
Oh yeah. It's this belt with this sash.
And if you have 2 set bonus, you get the extra healing as well.
You're going to Anklan, you say?
Anklan is revered, yeah. With a need. Okay, goes to Anklan. Blood-drenched leggings, loss of agility, not much else. Probably Devil's Oar better or equivalent. All right, so Shoop gets the leggings. Next item. Animist's boots. Any healers in the chat? For 5 seconds. Done. Next item. And here's the main course, main event. So
what? You guys going off spec on that? I'm
So
tempted
here's
to
the
go main
thing.
spec.
So here's
If
the
you
thing.
don't have an item for it, so
Exactly. If you don't have the item for it, which is best in slot in phase 4, I need will be difficult to justify.
Yeah,
This is not for leggings. This is for Hakari Idol. What leggings are you talking about?
It is for shouted as the like enchant.
Yeah, it's for leg enchant, leg or head enchant. Ankon, are you needing? What are you going to enchant?
We have Ivan also needing.
Yeah. So I'm just asking.
I mean, Ivan had just won the tier 2 pants, I
Yeah.
guess.
Ivan, I know. You have boots of transcend. That's
Ooh.
boots. That's boots. That's not legs or helmet.
Ivan has the crystal adorned crown. That's BIS, I think, until max.
It depends on whether you value stamina and armor or not. I have it as well, but never wear it.
On a paladin, I would say the shitty helmet from the world bosses are better.
Okay, so Ankline has tier 2 leggings as well, which I believe is also best in slots for priests. So
They are
Feel that over the Chromagus leggings, yes.
They are best in slot to endgame even. Tier 2
Okay.
are Nax.
In that case, both players have equal rights to this needing, and then the question is who has less heat to rig.
Based on heat, it would go to Ivan.
All right, Ivan, congrats.
Making a Orgrimmar portal, and I myself am gonna head to bed.
Yeah, same. But it's been a great raid. We finished Lesson finally after like 3 weeks of delay. Hell yeah. Well done, everyone.
No one wants his bat staff.
Winner spec.
It is BOE. It's BOE. We can put it in the guild bank. Maybe some newcomer wants it.
Okay. Cool.
You also
Thanks
can
for the
sell
raid,
it and make some coin.
No.
Put it on the auction house. 50T.
No. Oh man.
So, Murasaki, are you still around?
Well, good night, everyone.
Yes.
Night.
Where is your character?
Which one?
Your revered Cenarian Circle guy.
Wintersprint.
Want a good trade?
Yep.
Then let's meet in Silithus.
After go to you.
Kill stuff.
For a long,
A
long
lot
time.
of stuff.
Kill
Yeah.
other things.
Well, what color I will explain in detail in a second. So raid is over, nothing more to do?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to leveling, I guess. Let's hope Murasaki also comes, but yeah. So basically, if you want to push your scenario in rep circle, you have 2 or 3 options right here. If you want to push it right now, so pre-phase 5, then it's basically kill a bunch of guys in Silithus. The most effective way would be get a healer and just smash everything around one camp. In this camps, the sets are dropping, and with the sets you can summon the lower tier windstones and get a crest from them. If you collect 3 crests, you get 75 rep per turn. So you are there a lot, killing stuff and basically piling up the crests till the enemies don't give rep anymore. That will be happening after you reach Honored. Or in Honored they also give rep. But if you hit Revered, then you're turning in all your texts, all your crests and stuff like that. And after you reach that point, you can go and quest. So, second option you have is after the next phase comes out, you can go for the AQ20 rep. One run is basically the same as the group run. It's slow, but you get it by default. But that's slow. So at the moment, right now, before it gets fixed, you have also the option to do combined field duty and sand runs. Basically, you are going to the Cenarian Hold, talking to the field duty guy that is at the moment specifically Horde enabled because the Alliance NPC is not in the game. So basically, you do field duty, run down to the South Hive, turn in your signed papers, and on the way you pick up a sand and also give that in down there. First, you get 25 rep for that, and I think 20 rep for the sand. So you get 45 rep per turn in. It's a lot of running, but you can start, and now it's important for the next phase. In the next phase, you also get this quest for battle gear, for example, the 280 AP trinket for 20 seconds. If you are aiming for one of the items, you can combine that also, because the field duty at the moment you can turn in for combat badges. So basically, you can prepare the combat badges right now, so you're prepared for the next phase, because the tactical and logistic parts of this quest doesn't work, but the combat tokens already do. So you can basically collect them and be prepared if the next patch hits. So you could be basically server first for the trinket if you want to go that route. But that are the options right now. Basically, if you wanna break that down, yes. Yeah, just go around one camp and then you farm till you hit Honored, at least. And collect the sets so you can summon the elementals. I would take 2 people to kill the elementals. Depends on which one is spawning. The wind one is a little bit sketch solo, so don't push it. Well, you just need one dude that helps you. Get a level 55 that sticks around and heals you, basically. That's the best thing you can do. He also needs the rep, right? So just make sure you grab all the sets, you grab all the crests, and he gets the XP for free. Because the XP is not bad. Also, there are some other people that still needs rep there. And stated some interest to get that rep, but they don't want to invest that solo. So communicate a little bit, kill some stuff till you hit Honored, and then you can go for the next step. Because after yes. No, because you get Honored from killing. So after that you still can turn them in. Murasaki, you did that last. I guess till Honored they give rep, right?
Until Honored they give rep, yeah.
Yeah. But
And when you're
after
Honored,
that
they stop.
So for sure, friendly. No, you are starting at neutral. Neutral you can get from killing, then you are friendly, and from friendly you can get till Honored, and then it stops.
The summons give also a 5 rep each go.
Yeah, it just kills stuff around and collect all the set drops if you don't want to kill the 5-mans. But the 5-mans drop the crests, and 3 crests are 75 rep, and the 10 text are 100 rep. But mhm.
That's not ethical, so
He just
I
grinded the shit.
grinded
He grinded like old school.
2800 melee mobs and 1800 caster mobs.
And now he has a whole fucking bank vault full of quests. There's something like that. If there's exploit, use it. But nonetheless, I would have
Not honored.
also would have grinded that shit beforehand, at least till honored. But for me, it was more like get the preparation done because that is free content. The summons. No one ever would have done it otherwise. And I don't know. We have now 6 cloaks. I think 3 or 4 neck pieces, and that's it's just free gear for people. Also, the abyssal shoulders and leg plates are super solid. So it's just free gear, and yeah, you just have to invest, I guess.
Oh yeah, they can drop greens too.
Yeah,
They slow.
yeah,
They slow.
okay, they are good for level 55, I guess. The gloves and the boots. Yeah, I would just say grab another person that is on your time slot, I guess, and rip or kill some orcs down there. If you are, well, it depends, because for the princes, that's the poison bee, basically, the melees need a certain amount of nature resistance for sure. If you go the visitors route, that's the blob, you not really need nature resistance, because you can cheese it with the shamans, or you exploit the lower Blackrock Spire poison sacks that remove poisons. So you don't not really need a lot of people with nature resistance. So and you can farm the other pieces, so yeah, the dream boy. Murasaki?
Yeah, the
Trade me.
you have 25 nature resist. 15 bracers.
Yeah, I can give you a list basically, but I guess you have the list already. Can you trade me? Because it seems like you're blocking my trades.
I have.
Or are you racist?
Oh, you gotta invite me into the group. Invite me?
I have to write your fucking name. So let's do this straight real quick. I give you this. Yeah, you're a good boy at taking it. Good
Is
trade.
this a scam?
Good trade. Good trade.
Trade?
Take it.
It's a gift, right? Free?
Nearly, yes. Take it. Take it. Come on, take it. Good
Free?
deal. Take it.
Deal? It's free. It's a generous gift.
Take it, man.
I don't trust the wording.
Yeah, come on, do it. I have places to be. Take it, man.
For free?
Nearly, yes.
What do you want?
Basically, if you turn this shitter in, you get a chest of spoils. You can keep everything besides the protection potions inside. I want them. The rest you can keep. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
You get free rep around 80 to 100 gold. I mean, that's a good deal. Yeah, for example. Yeah. You should. No, I can check in a second which ring you get from AQ20. It's caster gear. Yeah.
I can't turn it in.
Why?
I don't know.
What is the quest? Did you turn in the one signet? Yeah, last